Whoa. Made a
We're live.
mistake.
We're live.
We're live, but I don't even have an intro.
Okay.
Fuck you. Forget the intro, right, Josh? No intro today, Josh?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
What is
all right.
going on with you, brother?
I know. I've made a lot of mistakes. All right. Listen, you're going to have to blame Mikey because, I'm a little rusty. I wasn't here yesterday.
Okay.
Listen, I haven't done the hosting in months, and I nailed the intro yesterday.
You did. I know. I did watch. By the way, I watched last night when I got home. You guys did a great job without me, man.
It was fun.
You really did. Yeah, you did. You did. So, Mikey, here we are. Preseason week 3 watch party, which we never do. This is the first time ever. And I don't know if it'll be the last time, but it'll definitely be until next year preseason again.
I won't do watch parties unless.
Yeah.
I might do a watch party if we make the Super Bowl.
To me, no, not during a Super Bowl. Hell no.
It could be fun, dude.
I couldn't do it, bro. I'll be so intensely.
No, I'm not going to do play-by-play, but I could do. Okay.
Yeah. True.
Kind of like what we do. Like this will be kind of like what we do for our draft ones. You know what I mean?
I do want to do this for preseason again. Like, I think this will be fun to do again. Like, we'll make this like a regular thing we do week 3 of every preseason, right? So it's kind of like just having fun. It's not that crazy important of a game. But it's still, I think there is some importance, meaning there is players that are on the bubble week 3. So it still has a little bit of relevance to it. So I guess I'll start off with this. I talked to you. Well, I didn't talk to you. I threw a chat at you last night. And I understand your feeling about it. But Joey Andreessen, I love what I saw last week from him. I did. Like, I thought the dude was everywhere. He was making the right plays, the right tackles, right spot. Like, I didn't see much. I didn't see a lot of bad from him. I saw a lot of great play. However, he's been more of a topic this offseason in training camp up until that game, more of a hometown kid, great story. Can he make the fit? Can he make the practice squad? I didn't hear him. He wasn't doing unbelievable in camp, but he was making plays, but nothing that was, I didn't hear like reports going, man, this kid is out of his mind. Now, that being said, he did a great game. But I guess what my point is, Mikey, what I said to you is I personally think he'll have to match what he did last week or do better to make the 53 because we have a lot of injuries in different areas of the field. Wide receiver is a weird little thing. How many are we going to keep? We still got the guy we signed, Morrow, right? Who's the veteran. Like, how Sean McDermott leans toward the veterans, right? Even though Morrow hasn't done it. So I guess my question is, does he need to? You feel like he's going to make it regardless unless he flops? Hey, Callie, we told you. We told you we'd
be here. This is for you.
And we're here. This is, honestly, it is. It's for you. So, anyway, so Joey Andreessen, tell me your thoughts. Because I talk a lot.
Joey Andreessen made plays. You heard about Joey Andreessen throughout training camp.
Yeah, so it's not like I didn't hear a lot is my point, Mikey. That's all I'm saying. Like,
but we're also not talking about a guy who we think is going to come in and start. We're talking about a guy who's going to be a depth guy and special teams guy. It's why I think if he just doesn't fall on his face today, he's going to make this roster. One, health is a big piece of it. Like, Moreau may not be back, or to start this season. He's still fighting through the core injury. We have no idea what Spectre is.
Mm-hmm. No. I know exactly.
So when you start taking it into account, Joey Andreessen might make the team by just default, as he's one of the healthy linebackers.
Okay.
But he played so well. So if he just plays, consistent football, goes out and makes tackles, doesn't look the Superman he was last week. but he goes out and just looks like a really good, solid tackler, linebacker, shoots gaps, does the things that a backup linebacker does, then great. I think he makes the team because he's going to be a really good special teamer, and he's going to be a depth linebacker. That's all he is. I'm not expecting the guy to start. So now if he comes out and has one of those games today again, like he may be pushing Dorian for some playing time.
Absolutely. I guess that's a great point. That is a great point. You made a couple valid points there. One, he's young, right? You don't want to go down that hole again where, God, we're going for AJ Klein again some part of the season because we let this dude go and he got picked up. I get that. Youth movement, it seems like we're heading in that direction. I'm totally with it. Dorian Williams, we'll see, right? So, yeah, I mean, I get where you're going. I do get it. I just don't know if it's a lock that he's making a 53. I don't think
it's a lock by any means.
I think today he's still, like, put it this way. I think Sean McDermott, there's key players today that he's going to be looking at. He's one of them. And I do got to say real quick, Ben DiNucci, even though I love his name. Hey, Ben DiNucci. I think he's terrible. And I think Anthony Brown, which, by the way, I'm not saying he's like, oh, my God, awesome.
No.
Listen, I'll tell you what I like about him. He's not scared to pull the trigger.
Right.
He's mobile. And I don't mind if he makes some mistakes because he's not scared to pull the trigger. The problem with Trubisky and DiNucci is they're petrified for some. And why the hell is Trubisky all of a sudden gun shy? The guy's been in the league forever. Now you don't want to pull the trigger? It's weird. I got to say, Trubisky he's looked terrible. Like, I'm not saying Trubisky's ever been great, but he's not been this bad, dude. I think Pittsburgh, when he went there, Mikey, I think it kind of messed him up. He was making a lot of mistakes. The crowd was booing him. And, confidence is everything. And he just seems like he don't want to pull the trigger. And I'll tell you what, for Anthony Brown today, if he could play good, Ben DiNucci's gone, and I think Anthony Brown winds up making the team. Because I don't see how DiNucci makes.
Go out and just pull the trigger.
That's what I mean. Pulls the
quarterback. You have to be able to pull the trigger.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
What I mean?
We're not even so much.
If you make a mistake, just put it behind you because you're going to go out and play. Like, listen, you're not the starter.
But I also think he fits the system better than Ben DiNucci and Trubisky because he's mobile. He's everything. Like, God forbid, if he had to come in, he could do a little bit what Josh does. He has a pretty good arm. He's nowhere near Josh Allen, so guys, don't settle down. All I'm saying is he's a better option, I think.
Starts in Baltimore.
He wasn't. And he wasn't bad in preseason. Yeah. Like when I saw him over there. So
it makes you wonder why he hasn't been picked up, and like he came off the Raiders preseason or camp. So he was on our NFL roster.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that we grabbed someone who actually has some NFL ability.
I saw a lot of Raiders, like, because when I was looking them up, I wanted to see highlights and stuff like that. Saw a lot of Raiders channels, like YouTube channels, like excited, like thinking he was gonna possibly, win the job or start. Like, yes, and I'm like, damn, like, and we all been there. Like, I get it. Like, you get this young guy coming on the team, but listen, if I think he outperforms DiNucci today. And I think they wind up cutting DiNucci. And Anthony Brown maybe wind up going into the season as a backup. And then he'll have 2 more weeks to get familiar with the playbook. Because right now he knows probably nothing. Like zilch. He's been there for 4 days, 3 days. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
All right, kickoff, guys.
Yeah, great.
So here we go. Are you ahead of me or behind? So, by the way, you're going to be ahead of me a little bit. So,
yeah.
Tyler Bass kicking off. Let me see if I could find a better.
Oh, I'm about 15 seconds ahead.
Because you're way ahead. Yeah, you're way ahead. Yeah. Way ahead of me. That's all right. Let me.
That's all right. I can wait until you see it before I say something.
Yeah. Cool. Let me.
I think. We'll see how
that plays out. Right. I'm gonna try another option here. But
looks like
we're
Reese then gets to start, and who's next to him? And Deion Jones.
We're on defense right now. So
it looks like it's Deion and Andreessen starting at linebacker.
Okay, which I thought. I figured Andreessen would start again. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
I think today is a very important day for him. And they're going to be
Solomon
watching
and
him.
Hill are the two DNs. Deshaun Williams and Brayson Green are at in the middle for defense tackle.
All right.
Elam and Ingram with Corey Couch as the slot.
Okay. Who's starting quarterback for Carolina today?
It's Bryce Young today. It's their
Oh,
starter.
is it? Wow, they're putting up Bryce Young out. Okay. God,
Yeah.
he's so small, bro. He is such a small quarterback.
Man, I am
think
not
it was
a fan of this
bad pick.
Wilkerson kid. 27.
No.
He's always a step late.
Is Ingram in the game today?
Ingram,
Corner?
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So it's Ingram and Elam starting.
Okay. Wow, Elam.
So,
Okay,
I mean,
Elam
it's nice. Yeah. Mr. Fulton, what's going on?
All right, I'm
How
on
you
second
doing?
and 2. Where are you on right now? You're a little ahead of me?
Yeah, I'm on 1st and 10.
1st and 10? Okay. Wow, you're way
Yeah.
ahead of me. Way ahead of me, Mikey. But that's all right. That's all
Yeah,
right.
I'm about 15 seconds.
Yeah. No, a little bit more than that.
I'm not worried
Almost
about play-by-plays as much as I'm worried about just knowing who's out there.
Yeah, I'll watch. I'll wind up seeing the play right after you. But if I hear you go, oh my god,
I'll try not to do that to you.
I've done that to you plenty of times. So
yeah, I'll try not to do that to you.
Right.
You know,
so
but
I'm on first down now.
Anyways, another reason why I like Andreessen comes from a small school. So he hasn't had that big coaching. Like, when Josh came out, we were like, see what the NFL coaching does for him. You know what I mean? So It'll be interesting to see how much better this kid can get with better coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's turn this down. Can you hear my volume on the TV, by the way?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah, I can't tell what they're saying, but I can hear it.
All right, I got to turn it down a little bit.
God Tommy, me and my softball team are advancing to our state championship game next month on Saturday. Congratulations, brother. That's awesome.
Man, good job, buddy.
He's always doing something.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
Out of boy, Ingram.
Looks like looks like they're running pretty good against us so far. I know you're ahead of me, but
it's our first team versus our second team.
Yeah.
As they should.
Who the hell is Couch?
Corey Couch.
Yeah,
had a undrafted rookie has had a fantastic camp.
Shows what I know. I didn't know. I did not even hear the guy.
Shout has been the shout. Has been talking about him a ton.
Okay, we'll see what he can do. Because first time I've seen, I don't know why, I don't recall seeing him in the preseason game.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, by the way, let's hope injury free today.
Three guys missed him. Had the quarterback dead to rights, and 3 guys missed him.
Story of the Buffalo Bills. Story of the
Who is that? That's Eli Anku, who's actually being held. And then Kingsley Johnson missed him, and I couldn't tell who the other person was.
It's
3rd and 5, by the way, just so you know.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm a little behind.
So you have an idea.
You're about a minute ahead of me.
Play.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh my God.
Couch. The court couch will pop into your play in a minute.
I saw a guy, somebody was in the chat last night talking about how I don't know if you saw me replying back how we're terrible we are because we're playing how bad we've been playing in the preseason and listen.
Oh the Michael guy.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, listen, I understand you your backups need to play. You want to see better from your backups and all that, but you're not seeing anything on film that we're gonna do in the regular season. You got to slow your roll.
Every year, we have trolls that come in and say how bad the Bills are gonna be. Remember last year the Bills were supposed to be in 3rd. They were in 3rd place behind the Jets and the Dolphins.
Yep.
And the Patriots were gonna push us for 3rd place.
Oh, I remember.
Callie, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate
that, Callie. But yeah, dude, it's just funny to me, man. Like I said, man, the Lions were preseason champions. They went 0-17. Means not. The end result means nothing. Now, was I mad week one at our yes, because I thought our effort was terrible, right? From every angle of it. Like very few players stood out. Week two, I thought our defense really played well. Our offense, what are you supposed to do when our backups are terrible? So I'm not taking too much from preseason as far as scoring and winning. Like,
God, that was too easy. That was too easy.
4th and 3 they converted, and not only did they convert,
too easy.
not only did they convert, they converted for like 15, 20 yards. like that even drives me crazier. Like, not only do you give up the 4th down, you give up a chunk play. Like,
listen,
come on, man.
Versus our backups, you can.
No, I get it, but I don't.
This is just so bad.
Yeah,
wait till you see this next one.
You know what? Too, regardless if they're backups or not, McDermott's pissed. Like, you can't.
Yeah, because
you don't want to see this.
Out of place.
Yeah, these are depth guys. Like, these guys are fighting for. Some of these guys are on the team.
Most of these guys are on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some won't, or some are on the bubble right now. But man, they're just they drove down the field with ease. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see anything here that was like, hey, you know, like they're just getting chunk after chunk plays, bro.
Hey, we finally locked them up. Out of baby, about time.
But once again, I get it. It's the starters versus our back. I'm understanding of that. Thielen, man, God, he's still damn good, bro. I like Thielen. Like, he would be perfect here, man. He would have been so.
I thought
perfect.
he was going to come here last year.
Dude, he would have been a great pickup, bro. He would have been like Cole Beasley, right? Like, for Josh Allen. Like, he would have been just the reliable guy, you know, that safety blanket type of receiver, bro. Who is, by the way, so if you had to choose one this season, who's Josh's security blanket? Is it Kincaid? We going Kincaid for that security blanket, or are we going Curtis Samuel? Shakir? I don't know why I'm almost leaning towards Samuel, because he's such a gadget type guy that can go anywhere. They may just have him as a free running receiver. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, just everywhere on the field type of security, you know, that you know, because he could get yak. And I know Shakir can too. But Curtis Samuel's just, you can line him in running back. You can line him anywhere. Oh, yeah, that looked like pass interference.
I really think it's not. I really think it's going to be Shakir, though. God, nobody around that guy. Sorry, but Jesus Christ.
No, you're right. That was a good play.
Someone want to guard this guy? Who was?
That was a good play. You're right.
Was it Deion Jones? Yep, Deion Jones. And it's either Andreessen or Deion Jones. They both took the same guy. One of them needs to go with the receiver. Who do you think was in the wrong there? Andreessen or Deion Jones?
I gotta watch the replay again, man.
Watch the replay. I mean, both the linebackers go to the flat. Horrible.
Let's see here. Here's the replay. Oh my God! Terrible.
My guess.
Why were they? Who was it? The safety that got tricked there?
No, that was Deion Jones. The other linebackers, the two linebackers.
Okay. I didn't see. My screen is all choppy.
Yeah, both linebackers went to the flat.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Either Deion Jones was supposed to carry him out of the slot, or Andreessen was supposed to drop back into his zone.
Okay.
That was bad. Bad defense, whatever it was. Bad defense. Holy crap. That was horrible.
For some reason, the game's like keeps on, like, for me, like something's going on with the game on my end. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go for it, dude. So what's up? Hey, Cali Blitz, you still on here, man? Still watching the watch party with us. This big watch party. Oh man. So hey, Cali Blitz, if you're still in here, what's your thoughts on Joey Andreessen? Do you think he's a lock to make the 53? Or do you think he needs to match what he did last week, or do better to make the 53? I'm on the fence. I personally think that he has to at least match or come close to it to make the 53. But I understand Mikey's point as well, where we don't have a lot of depth right now, linebacker. We're going young. God forbid if we get another injury, then we're out there picking up an AJ Klein again. So I get that point. I want to see more. And it sucks that, I only saw, one flash of him last week. That's why I want to see him, show me that again, basically, because this is his last tryout. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm with you. So we're going to be on 3 hours, guys. So 3 hours, man. We've done these long streams before. We've done I did the Super Bowl, which was extremely long, like 4 hours. I did the Red Zone once. Very tough because they flip back and forth in a million games. But yeah, most of the backups for the Bills are playing today. Obviously, most of the starters are sitting today, primarily because we don't want to risk injury. We have the worst luck over the last 3 seasons with injury. So I don't mind. It is still because it's still the last preseason game. And most of the time, most teams don't play their starters in the last preseason game. By the way, these kick returns, the new kickoff return rule, they were talking about all the, how there's going to be a lot of kick returns this season, whole bunch of kick returns. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything that tells me there's going to be a lot of kickoff returns for touchdowns. Nothing. It looks like the regular old 25, 30, whatever normal kick return seems to get to.
You see a few that get out to the 30, 35.
A few, right, but not what they're DiNucci. Here you go.
So bad.
What is with the sidearm throw that he constantly does? Is that his throwing motion? It's terrible. I
think so.
It is so bad. You notice that, right?
Dude, Shaver's all by himself and he throws it behind him.
Yeah, what was that? And a bullet and behind him. Sidearm. Why can't you, bro, throw it normal? He's right there, dude.
I don't know if
there's no need to whip it like that in behind.
I don't know much about DiNucci.
I just think he has a cool name. Other than that, I could care less. He's terrible. I have not seen anything that impressed me last week.
Hey, first down. We got a first down.
Yeah, because of the guy, because he's, I'm behind you, but you notice that it's basically all his passes are short, and it's the player having to do the yards after catch. Like, he's doing nothing, at least that I've seen so far. He's not throwing the ball deep downfield. He's throwing a very, what he's doing?
So far.
Cap and check downs. He's doing very check down, short, easy, quick slant.
Yeah. It's also only been two throws so far.
No, I get it. I'm talking about last week, Mikey. I'm not talking about here.
Oh, last week he was here less than a week. That's why.
No, I know that. But I'm saying, I haven't seen anything. Now, it's a good pass to Shavers. Now, remember, I'm behind you, Mikey. So
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I still don't like his throwing motion.
It's all right. I don't think DiNucci's gonna make our team anyways. I think we're either gonna go out and find somebody better, or hoping Anthony Brown can do something and be that third quarterback.
I don't think he's been here long enough for Anthony Brown not to steal the job from him. You get what I'm saying? For today. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If Anthony Brown shines over him, he for sure. DiNucci's gone.
DiNucci's throwing motion is that sidearm.
It's terrible. It's so bad, bro. It is, right? That's a throwing motion, right?
Yeah.
So bad. Dude.
It's like a low 3/4.
Yeah. Yeah. Motion. I do not like it. You can see a lot of
down
guys
easier.
getting batted down. Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
he's not a real big guy.
No, he's not. He looks to be about what, 6'2", 6'3",
Probably.
maybe probably 6'2". He don't look tall at all. But you're right. Look at him. Like he's a. Hey,
At this
hey,
point, he's moving the team, and that's all you can ask for.
hey, flipping the pizza pie.
It's not pretty, but he's moving the team.
Yeah, woo. That's how I learned how to flip a pizza dough. At my mama, my papa shop.
Who are you talking about? Bill's 1970 comes in and says, thinking that injury and special teams has him on the team. Who are we talking about?
I probably brought up Joey Andreessen earlier to Cali Blitz, so I'm guessing he's talking about.
Okay.
Somebody, by the way, Mikey,
mm-hmm.
I did a video, of the Steelers game, and I said Benedenucci or whatever. I was kind of not making fun of him, but just toying around. And somebody sent me a comment saying, "Am I prejudiced against? Are you prejudiced against Italians?"
No, I'm Italian.
I said I'm half Italian. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm Italian too. Like
I can't. And who cares?
My mom's side is Ludovici is the last name.
Right. And I don't care if he was Jamaican quarterback. I still would be doing a Jamaican accent. It's fun, guys. Calm down. People take things way too serious. Nothing. Yeah. I'm not prejudiced against Italians because I'm having fun with
it. That little three-quarter arm, he can layer it. I just watched him layer a ball over a linebacker.
Okay.
So it's nice to watch. And he flips it out to the flat, up over like the DN linebacker. It was like, okay, he has control of it. It's ugly looking.
Yeah, it is ugly. Yeah, he's probably because he's been doing it his whole life. That's probably how
I watched a lot of guys like Tim Tebow threw like that too, and he couldn't control it.
Yeah, but Tebow's problem for me, he took forever to throw he had like a long wind up. Like his mechanics were way off.
He's been better than Mitch. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's driving the team down the field.
He's not better than Mitch Trubisky. He's not better than Mitch Trubisky. Like I'm not going to go there. That's no. I get it's funny, but he's not. But that's not saying much.
What Mitch do you have? The one that
I mean, as a career,
the one that
I go. Yeah, I still, if it came down to DiNucci or Trubisky, just out of the veteran guys played multiple NFL games, I'd take Trubisky only because of that. You know what I mean? The experience, Mikey, is what I'm saying.
We'll watch this next play.
All right.
And this tells you why he's not better than Trubisky.
Oh, see, so I'm right. So when I was preaching was correct. Okay, let's see.
Wow. Although he is throwing it better.
All right, let's see. 1st and 10 because I am behind you. So let's see. Let's see if this is the play. He's rolling out. Terrible pass, almost intercepted. Or was it intercepted? Was it picked off? Was it picked up, scooped off the ground?
No,
it
looks like it hit.
It looks like it hit the ground, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's claiming the going guy, of course, but they're gonna have to go look. Let's see what the refs call on the field. That was a bet. First of all,
they called it incomplete. I think they're reviewing it.
Okay, terrible throw over his shoulder, and it was like
back
lofted
across his body.
Back across his body. I meant lofted.
Double coverage.
It wasn't even like a strong pass. Like terrible, bro.
Like
you can't do that,
like a third-string quarterback pass.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Let's see. Does it hit the ground? Oh, what is that guy insane claiming? Bro, stop, bro. It clearly hit bro, I caught it for real. Like, dude, I'll be like, bro.
I think Van Pan Granger's starting the center today.
Oh shit, maybe he did. No, he didn't. Okay, I was gonna say. Is he Van Pran, SVP? I always tell people if you don't know how to say his name, say SVP.
Yeah. I just call him Granger. Granger's playing is starting to center.
Isn't that like a company? Granger? Isn't Granger some company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a fulfillment company.
There you go.
Distribution.
All right, so
it
wasn't an interception.
We use Granger.
There you go. Maybe his family owns it. Who knows? All
You
right.
know.
So no turnover, but it was still terrible
Mhm.
pass.
Oh God,
So I'm behind you.
You're 2 plays behind me. Almost 3 plays
I'm on
behind me.
first down. We just picked up a first down. So
Okay.
you're probably on third down now if I'm way behind you like that. Or are you on second down?
I'm on second down. I think you're
Okay, I'm a play
two
behind.
you're 2 plays behind me.
Oh, yikes. Oh well. It is
So
what it
it's
is.
good to know where you're at. So I'll try to be quiet.
Yeah. I'll put it this way: 2:28 on the time.
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you at?
minute 49, 48,
Whoa!
47.
Okay, so yeah, you're about 30. You what? 40 seconds.
30.
You're almost a minute ahead
Yeah,
of me, bro.
about.
Almost. I got 40 seconds ahead of me.
This is why I can't do play-by-play.
Yeah. Oh man, let's see what happens. I don't mind your reactions though, so I can. It's like
puts a
prepare.
move on the dude,
and he totally misses it. Right? Let's see here. At least you're preparing me with your.
I did this when we did the live with hashtag. I did this too, and I'm like, I'm not a play-by-play guy.
He fucking had what a move, bro! What a move! And Danucci totally overthrew him. Are y'all sure that he's better than Trubisky? I don't know.
Trubisky threw wide open guys too.
He would, but once again, it's not saying much.
Shavers.
How do you
that
miss
dude
that?
A blender.
Wide open, dude.
Although we do get to watch Bass kick a field goal now.
Yeah, exciting. Another chip shot.
Like, are we going to score a touchdown this preseason?
It's terrible. It's real. I don't think so. I don't think so, dude. Like, honestly, I'm just hoping Anthony Brown comes in and just throws for 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. I don't care because I just want to see him. I want to see a quarterback coming in, a backup, taking fucking chances, throwing it downfield and hitting someone and getting a touchdown. Golly, man. Tyler Bass, here we go. 4th and 3. I'm assuming he made it because I got an update on my phone.
Yes. Right down the middle. But it was like a 22-yard field goal.
Yeah, once again, right, a 31-yard. Woo! His problems have been 40 and plus. 42 and plus, let's say. By the way, still wasn't a pretty field goal either.
Cammy's like, give the kid a chance. He hasn't played much and still think Mitch still stinks. Yeah, Mitch has not been good.
Listen, I'm no Mitch Trubisky fan. I thought he was going to be. I was excited when we got him back because I'm like, I hated Kyle Allen and the other guy, Barkley, but he's so terrible. I do not know what happened from the time he left this.
It's just his inability to pull the trigger.
But that has, bro, I'm telling you, that had to have happened in Pittsburgh, bro. Something happened where he lost his confidence, bro. And I think it was when he got that starting job because the injury, and the fans booed the shit out of him when he was making mistakes. They all wanted what's his name in there? What was his name that came in for him? Oh, God, Rudolph. Remember that? And then Rudolph came and actually played okay, and then that was it. He got benched. So yeah. I'm telling you, I kind of feel like it. Maybe a little bit of confidence too. He doesn't want to make that mistake and lose the backup job. I don't know.
You're making millions. Get the fuck over it.
Right. Get over it, dude. And it's preseason, bro. Who gives a?
Yeah.
You think fucking? you think this guy's gonna beat you? Play, bro.
He did unleash a few, and it wasn't even close.
No, I get it. He was off. Dude. He was off. Yeah. He was off on the Keon. Everyone talking about the Keon Coleman drop. That wasn't a drop, bro. It was a terrible pass. Terrible. To me, it was terrible. It.
I think
he's doing the right thing as a rookie.
Pass. Yeah.
He's doing the right thing.
It was a terrible pass. Keon wasn't in position to catch that.
It was designed to go. It was designed to go quick.
Making millions. Get the hell over it. It's your profession. I make mistakes at work. I get the hell over it.
Yeah, but some can't, bro. Like a great example is you guys were talking about last night, and I actually brought it up too, the other night. Tyler Bass, confidence, bro. Like kickers, bro, when they lose it, sometimes they don't get it back, and
sometimes they just need to go somewhere else to get it back.
Maybe, and maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't. I know Robbie Gould lost it for a minute and he left. I forget where he went and got it back.
He went to San Francisco to get it back.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
Chicago
possible.
For years, lost it, went and then they got it back elsewhere. That happens all the time to people.
But Jarek made a great point about him too that I didn't bring up when I'm
God, Bass, what the hell, man?
See, bro, his facial, like his body language speaks volumes, bro. He doesn't look confident. He looks like he's just kind of spaced out.
Honestly,
bro.
Can I be honest? I think it's our special teams coordinator. Ever since he showed up, we have sucked. At what point do we finally get rid of that douche?
What the fuck did Tyler Bass just do, bro? What happened there?
He kicked it like a line drive.
Oh my god, bro!
He squib kicked it. That was like 3 seasons ago, brother. We needed that.
Look, Smiley talent. He just look at him. He just goes to the side.
I think Smiley's part of the problem. I really do.
He could be too. Yeah, he could be.
Because we have been bad since he took over.
No, I agree. I do not like him. I do not like Smiley. He's.
Do you think Ryan Tannehill comes for a chance at a ring? No, I don't. I think Tannehill's waiting for someone to get hurt and have a chance to start. I don't think Tannehill's looking to go be a backup anywhere.
I agree. He's looking for the opportunity of an injury. He'll wait around until somebody. He's doing like the Cam Newton thing like 3 years ago, or 4 years ago when Cam was just chilling out. Remember? And then I think who was it? Carolina calling him back up. He wound up starting again for them, but for the 1 year. But yeah, he's doing that. He's no one's gonna pay him right now that kind of money that he wants as backup. But they'll pay him if an injury happens. You know what I mean? Then he'll get paid and he'll be able to start.
Surprised he didn't go to Oakland or Vegas. There was the Raiders. Because they were having a camp with Connell and Minshew. I thought Tannehill might be a good spot for him to go.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, there's a couple spots that he could have that there could be some, trouble in paradise when it comes to quarterback play. For sure. Look at Minnesota. Come on, they're riding with fucking Sam all year, bro. Are you kidding me?
I love that. Mainly because we have their second round pick.
But Sam Darnold he doesn't stay out. He's been hurt, right? I'm just saying they don't have a best
chance. This is his
best chance. But I could also see him, bro. I could see like him having a couple bad 3, 4. And Jefferson getting all worked up, and they go like Tannehill will be a perfect guy to come because he's not terrible. He can still play some football. Like I could see that, like Minnesota going, okay, you know what? Gave the guy 3 chances, 3 games. He's just not the guy. Let's just go and get another guy. Fuck it for the rest of the season because what's his name's out, right? JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, he's out for the season. They didn't trim his meniscus. They repaired it, so he's out 6 months.
Yep. So Tannehill's going to chill, bro. He's doing the right thing because he's going to get paid. There's going to be an injury or there's going to be bad play on one of these teams where they're taking a chance at a quarterback. That's not going to work out for him because there's some bad quarterbacks out there, bro. Starting week 1, dude. I am shocked that Bo Nix. I mean, not shocked, but I am surprised that Bo Nix got that over. I cannot believe how terrible Zach Wilson is over Wilson.
Wilson.
I mean, I cannot.
Wilson was the third. They're talking about him being released.
And it's unbelievable. Like I thought maybe because they traded for him, right? I thought maybe they would, a new system, a offensive minded head coach. Like you would think he must just be a terrible locker room guy, bro. And just not good. He probably makes a lot of fucking mistakes, bro.
He'll be a guy who constantly gets, chances though because he was a high pick.
Because he was a firmer first round high pick. Yep.
He'll be if he can figure out a way to be a good locker room guy, he'll have a long career backup.
Yeah. He'll I mean, look at Nathan Peterman. He's terrible. He's still in the league. But
he's a good locker room guy.
He's a good locker room. And he's a good practice guy. Clearly. Right? He does pretty good in preseason. He's not terrible, right? Oh, there's Andreessen. Let's see if he can make a play. Oh, he's hyping the crowd up. Buffalo Joe. I like that name, by the way.
Oh, is that Leggett? Is that Leggett?
I don't know. You're way ahead of me.
Sorry. Who's number 17 for them? Is that Leggett?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look it up.
3rd and 3. Can we get a stop? I'm guessing no, because the way Mikey was talking. But there was a drop. Oh, 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Hardy's actually.
Yeah,
hey, Hardy's actually been. Hardy's been okay, bro. In corner, he's had a decent camp, bro.
Yeah. I think the Raiders would have been a.
Now, mind you, that was not pass. That should have been. That should have been a first down, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying. Was that Leggett?
I think it was. All right, let's see if Hardy on the punt and return. Hardy has to stop fair catching these things in the 5 and 4.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Like, let me see what happens here. Let's see if he does it again.
I missed it because I was looking stuff up, so I have no idea.
Oh, doing it again. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hardy.
What'd he do?
He moved. He got the hell out of there. You let it go in the end zone. You let it bounce to the 5 and go. Yeah.
That's what
Hardy's like, oh, I don't always have to catch the ball, no matter where it's at. Oh, okay.
Leggett is number 17. Leggett's the one who
dropped it. Okay. Yeah. That's a bad drop. Should have had that.
Yeah. I mean, he's a little bit behind him, but it hit him in his hand.
No, it don't matter.
Really, you gotta catch that.
You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. Absolutely.
That was the guy that people wanted.
I know. I remember. I was on board if they weren't going to pick up Keon Coleman. Remember, he was one of my choices.
I wanted us to go up and get Brian Thomas Jr.
I liked him too.
Really, my favorite receiver in this draft was Roma Doomsday.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I mean, mine was listen,
but he was top 10. So.
I was all for Keon Coleman only because I knew where the Bills were picking.
Yeah, you were.
Which is towards the end of the draft.
But you called Keon like early in the process.
Way early, probably earlier than almost.
Like the season ended is the first time me and you started talking draft, and you called Keon Coleman.
Yeah, so dude. Like
before, you called.
I called Osiris in March, bro. I called Keon Coleman in March. Yeah, dude. Like I looked over film of the guys that I felt like would land in that range because I wasn't going to look at the Marvin Harris. It was a total waste of my time, right? Look at guys that are the Worthy, the Leggett possibly. Like I even looked at Brian Thomas as a possible trade up a couple spots because he was going to be somewhere in that 15 range or so. And I'm like,
21.
Yeah, so it wasn't that off. I wasn't that off. Yeah, but I just, bro, I love Keon Coleman's hands, his size. And just his ability to get the 50-50 balls, which is something that the Buffalo Bills and this wide receiver corp has not done well over the last 2 or 3 seasons. We just haven't had that guy. So that's why I fell in love with him. I knew he had some issues with separation, stuff like that, but I also thought he could clean it up. And I still think I still think he needs to get a little better with that.
I don't know who that was. That was a really nice run. The reason why we didn't pick him the first is because we wanted to move back in order to get that 3rd round pick.
No, I get that.
The question came in and says, why not pick him in the first, get that extra year?
Okay.
I would have taken him at 31. Why we traded down? Because we just swapped picks to get to move up into the 4th. I'm not sure. I don't know if moving those was it like 20-something picks where we moved to was really worth the extra year of Keon. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they'll just pay him if he ends up being
if he works out.
If he works out.
I think that was Evans, by the way, on the run. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure
it was a nice run.
It was a nice run. He's not a bro. Every time he's played preseason, he's had some good runs, dude.
He's had some good runs in the regular season too.
Yes, I mean he's not a bad player. I still think our run blocking needs to get better, bro. I still think it's a little. I know this is our second unit, but still
not even our second unit.
Our third. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying even preseason week 1, week 2 was better, but I still think it can get there's room for improvement. You know what I mean? I still think holes are getting clogged up way too quick at times, bro. You know what I mean? Guys are in the backfield.
I thought we were really good last week against Pittsburgh.
Yes, for me, Pittsburgh. Yeah, I thought way better than the week before. Night
what
and
are
day,
you
bro.
doing?
I don't know. You're ahead of me. I saw Danucci take off. That's okay. You're one play ahead of me. So Danucci.
Yeah.
I just saw Danucci take off for like 6 yards. I'm guessing it's a bad Danucci play.
Yeah.
And a Danucci.
All right, let's see what Sam Martin can do in beautiful weather.
He actually had a good week last week. I'm not going to hate on him last week. He's let's see. Oh no! What are you running backward? Get rid of the ball. What are you doing? Why are you going backwards? What are you running backwards for?
That was a good kick. With really bad special teams coverage. Great Sam Martin punt. Bad special teams coverage.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
I'm still here though.
Okay. All good. Any new Bills gear? I don't have any new Bills gear. Do you have any new Bills gear?
Dude, I am so broke, bro. I got nothing. I got so many jerseys though that are guys that aren't even on the team. So but I got, I still got my Josh Allen, right? Which he's going to be here a while. So I'm good with that. I got my Eric Molds, which is my favorite player. I got more old school jerseys that I love than
Me too.
than
I have two
players that
I have Kelly and I have Thurman.
See, I wish I had. I don't. You know what's weird? I don't have any old. Like if I were to get one, and I should have had one. I don't know why. A Bruce Smith, because he's my second favorite Bills player, and I should have one, and I don't. But I'll get one. But I have. You know what? I have a lot of the fucking drought year guys, the drought year teams. Like I have a ton of those. It
was when you had money. When you grew up and had money. That's why.
But you know what? No. It was just that. I love certain players on those drought years. Like I just, even though we sucked, you know what I mean? Like the Lee Evans and the Stevie Johnsons and all those guys, like Marshawn Lynch, like it was fun. Like a lot of those guys are really cool, man, and fun to watch. But current, like bro, like I'll never put my Diggs jersey on. You know what I mean? I got the Von Miller jersey still, but it's too tight because I got fat. So that's never going to come on.
Hold on to the Diggs one, so when we get a 14, you can just change the last name on it.
right. It's true. Yeah.
Or take it in and make it a Fitzpatrick jersey.
Trey White jersey.
Yeah.
Right. That's, whatever.
You can always make that 14 a Fitzpatrick jersey.
I got a Zach Moss jersey. I'll never wear the Zach Moss jersey, Yeah, 14 was Claypool for a second.
Yeah, now it's who is it? Because they gave it to one of the new guys that came in. I can't think of who came in, but yeah, they gave it away right away.
Okay. You think Claypool winds up finding his way on a roster somewhere, anywhere this season if he gets healthy?
I think he might come back to Buffalo.
You think so? Possible, depending on the play, right? Depending on the wide receiver play at that point.
Did you see all these pictures of Andreessen growing up at Bills camp?
So
like he had
young,
a picture
dude.
with JP and
yeah, it's crazy, right?
And now he's playing for him. That is nuts.
Hey JP, man, that was one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Listen, you want to talk about a guy who's not afraid to pull the trigger?
Yeah, it was JP.
That was a guy who was not afraid to pull the trigger.
He would throw fucking mad interception, but he don't give a shit. He'd throw it fucking 60 yards downfield, dude. He gave his receivers chances, dude. That's why I loved him. I know he made a ton of mistakes. I get it. But he was way better than a lot of our guys that we had in those drought years, bro. You kidding me? Yeah. Like, he just didn't get the opportunity. I felt like he got shitted on really quick, bro. And that was because he was a first-round pick. I get it, The Bills, I think, traded up for him, right, as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I have his jersey though, by the way. I got JP Losman's jersey. Clean.
That does not surprise me. You love JP.
I'm probably the only one with a JP. You think I'm the only one with a JP Losman jersey still? I might be the only one. Okay.
Here's my thing. Keep that same energy. You guys said the same shit last year.
Let's see the Bills fan. Come on. Hey, Ryan. If you're still
the same
here.
Crap last year. Keep the same energy.
Listen, Ryan, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. All right. We don't talk trash. I don't talk trash in here. I'll give you like prediction. When we play you guys, I'll give you my prediction. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But come on, dude. Like, you can't. I get your enthusiasm. I get you're excited about your team. But, bro, let's be real. If we're going to have a real conversation here, you guys haven't done shit, right, in years. You haven't won the AFC East in forever. We've won it 4 straight seasons. You constantly talk about beating us every season, and you don't. It doesn't happen. And we've knocked you out of the playoffs when you played us. Like, stop, dude. Like, yes, it's a new year. I get you're excited. Cool. But you got it. It's a long season. And the one thing I will say about your team, and I'm not talking trash, is you guys don't finish the season strong. The Buffalo Bills have proven to finish the season strong every single year. And you can't deny that. And that's the reason why you guys flopped last year when you should have won the AFC East. I'm going to be real with you. You should have won the AFC East. You had it in your palm of your hand, bro.
And you choked it away.
Yeah, so I could go on Dolphins chats in the videos, live streams, and go, you guys, but it's a new season, right? I'm not going to talk trash, but I'm just telling you guys, you have to prove it first. You haven't done anything yet. Yeah, I don't think you've won a playoff game since 2002. So come on, guy. Like, stop. Be excited about your team, but talking trash, bro. No bueno.
They're talking about the
Mahomes owns Josh Allen. God, he's so stupid, bro. Mahomes,
trolling now.
Well, yeah, one more thing, Ryan. Mahomes owns everyone right now. So, yeah, okay, I'll take that. Mahomes owns Josh.
You want to talk about Mahomes owns Allen in the playoffs? That's fine.
Right.
It's 4-3.
Right.
Josh is 3-1 in the
regular season. Even though that against them. Right.
You want to talk about owns them in the playoffs? Fine.
Yeah. Y'all got to do something.
The Chiefs figure out how to beat the Bills in the playoffs every year.
Right. The Chiefs figure out how to beat a lot of teams in the playoffs and win Super Bowls. That's why they're, going on a 3-peat possibly this year. So, yeah, they own a lot of people right now. It's not just the Bills, bro. And by the way, Tom Brady also owned the Bills. They also own the Dolphins and the Jets and every other fucking team. So, like, we can go down this rabbit hole, bro.
He's just trolling.
Yeah, I know. I just love it. I just love fans when they do that. Like, it's like dumb talk. Wrong. No, I didn't say won the division, bro. I said won a playoff game. You haven't won a playoff game since 2002. That's what I said.
They won the division when Tom Brady was out.
Yes, but I said playoff game. I never said division. I said you haven't won a division in the last 4 seasons.
2008?
That's a long time ago, bro.
It was a long ass time ago.
It's a long ass time ago, bro. And of course, I'm sure the next comment you're going to make is about Super Bowls. So 72 Dolphins. Yeah, okay. So I'm waiting for that one. Come on, let's bring it. The 4 straight Super Bowl loss. Like, we're waiting for that one. That's coming. You know that, Mikey, right? That's next. I kind of like this. This is kind of funny because I can spit right back at you, bro.
That's just it's not my style. I don't go into other people's.
Oh, I don't mind. It's funny to me. It's funny as long as it stays. It doesn't get nasty. I'll go back.
Apparently, Lamar Jackson is better than Josh Allen. So yeah, everyone's better than Josh Allen.
I know.
Has a turnover problem. He's horrible.
I know.
He's only good because Stephon Diggs made him good.
Right.
What other narrative do we have out there?
Right. God. Oh man. But anyways, good luck to your team, bro. Good luck to your team. Jaguars 2-0 in the playoffs in Florida. Woo. Are you just a Florida fan? Florida? Is he just a Florida? Maybe he's a Florida. He likes all the Florida teams. And if that's true, then Tampa won a Super Bowl not too long ago. So good. Yeah. Hey. And I'm from. Hey, by the way, Ryan, I'm from South Florida. So I'm a Hurricanes fan, so hey, good for you guys, man. Good. I'm glad you're happy with the Jags. You're a Tampa fan, and you're a Dolphins.
I like the Jags coach. I'm a big Doug Peterson fan.
Yeah, he's good. I like him. That was a great.
Go ahead.
That was a great. Place for him to go to.
Yeah,
after Philly.
It was a fantastic signing. Like that was a perfect fit for him.
Yeah.
I want to see Lawrence make that next jump.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I agree, especially after getting paid.
Oh, nice. So he's not a Miami fan. He's actually a Bucks and Jags fan.
Oh, okay. Listen, Ryan, Bucks.
I respect that.
I got to give it up to you. Yeah, and the Jags are a ascending team. Like they have a lot of potential. They just got to put it all together. I feel.
Yeah.
They haven't put it together yet. You know what I mean? But they have a lot of good pieces, and they got a hell of a coach.
Been injury bitten, you know.
Yeah. Well, that too. But so have we. I mean, like every team kind of goes through it. I feel like I meant with
Lawrence. Like Lawrence was held
together
last year with duct tape. He was playing every game, but the dude was not healthy.
Yeah, that's true. They did give him good weapons last year, and they gave him some weapons this year too. He got our boy Gabe Davis, right? Gabe's over there. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Ryan, I'm a Hurricane fan. I'm just saying, I figured you were because you're talking about the Dolphins initially, so I have no idea what fan you were. But hey, Bucks won a Super Bowl not too long ago. Jaguars are so hey, and you got two decent teams to cheer for. So, unfortunately, Buffalo we got one because the Jersey teams we don't root for. They're in the Jets and the Giants. They can go kick rocks.
Oh, there's 14. Who is the new 14? Oh, Deion Kane is 14 now.
Oh, Kane. Okay.
Is it back on for you?
Huh?
Is it back on for you? I'll be perfectly honest, Tommy. I know you're not a DiNucci fan, but this is the best our offense has looked all preseason.
He just picked up a first down, and yes, it was Kane for number 14.
Yeah.
It is, but it's still terrible.
There goes little Frank. Nice run, little Frank. I like Gore. He looks so small out there compared to everybody, though.
Yeah. Just I don't know where you would send the link. Send it to my Twitter account, bro. Tommy Talks Bills. It's right there in below Mikey. That's my handle. Tommy Talks Bills on Twitter, X, whatever. So if you want to send the link there, I'll do that for you. Okay. I have no problem with that.
I'm born and raised Florida, but lived in Buffalo for six years in between. Nice. You know, there's a lot of that going on in between Buffalo and Florida. You know, people going back and forth. Deion Kane's made a few nice moves. The yards after catch.
Yeah. Looking yards after catch, man.
A whole lot better than I expected.
Yeah, this is actually a decent drive so far. I give it. Yeah. But once again, though, that pass short. It's really about yards after catch. It's not really DiNucci doing.
I think our offense is going to be very much like that this year. Do you think it's time to find a new strength and conditioning
coach? I hope
not.
I don't want to see Josh Allen throwing short passes like that over and over.
He did at the end of last season.
I don't want to see it not like that. I don't want to see that. I think it's going to be opposite. How about that? I think. And I meant to tell you that. Deep? Not so much deep, but I meant to tell you like how I feel like our offense is going to be because everyone's like, oh, like right now you haven't seen much, right? Like we're kind of keeping it low key, which is right thing to do. Everyone's doing that, but I have a feeling we're going to be aggressive. We're going to be an aggressive offense. I think he has a lot. I think the playbook is going to be a pretty big play. Like I think there's going to be a lot of fun plays for Josh Allen this year. A lot of plays that Josh Allen likes to do because Josh Allen is not. And Josh Allen talked about this. He's not. He's going to do what the one thing him and Joe Brady like. What he likes about Joe Brady is Joe Brady's going to. He listens to Josh Allen, meaning this is what I love to do. This is what I don't like to do. And Josh Allen, what does he love to do? Take chances, go deep, be aggressive, run, right? Like
nice.
So I don't think it's going to be big. Oh, we do. All right.
Preseason touchdown. Sorry, I know you're not there yet, but
no 3rd and 5. So I'm guessing it happens right here. So let's see.
Run after catch.
DiNucci and shotgun. DiNucci back to throw. Nice. It was that Evans. So I was, yep. So that was a nice yard.
37.
That was a decent throw, actually. You caught him in stride, which is what you want to do, right?
Yep.
So that was actually a good throw.
Give your back a chance.
Right, but that was a good throw, meaning it wasn't behind him. It was in stride, so he didn't have to. You know what I mean? He was running. He didn't have to slow down. So that was perfect. That was a good throw. I'll give Danucci that, but that was also not the hardest throw to make either at the same time. So, but whatever. I'll give Danucci that.
Let's hit Triggs' question here. Do you think it's time to find a new strength and conditioning coach? I don't think it's the strength and conditioning coach, because a lot of the injuries that are happening are like freak accidents. Like, Milano tackling bag. There's not a ton of like, with Edward, Mike Edwards when he came over.
Hamstring,
but he came over with a shoulder injury. So it's not like things like that. I think if they were all coming up with soft tissue injuries, okay, right. But a lot of them are just weird injuries. When Bishop landed on his shoulder wrong. You can't really put into strength and conditioning coach. I do think we need to get a new special teams coach, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's not going to change. I don't know why McDermott.
Lindsay comes in and says, my concern with week 1 is the safety position. Any thoughts? I am feeling better. I'm still concerned about the safety position, very much like I was the linebacker position at the end of going into the season last year. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to the guys are starting to get healthy. So I think it's going to be Mike Edwards who starts week 1. Why are we going for it? Was there penalties and so we decided to go for 2? I missed that talking.
Yeah, there was a penalty. I have my volume down.
You had him.
So
nice catch. He had the flat early and then went back and made a nice catch.
Yeah, I missed it. Damn it. Because I was switching.
Oh, okay.
Still switching channels.
So he rolls. I'm
here now.
Okay, you see it?
Yeah, it's a commercial now.
Okay, so he play action, has the guy in the flat, waits, gets the tight end coming back across, goes to throw it. The guy jumps up, bats it in the air, and the tight end comes back to it and catches it.
Oh, nice.
Like falling to the ground. It was a nice catch.
So it's a good old 2-point conversion.
Yep. Yeah.
So when I'm guessing we'll see Thomas in the second half, right?
Yeah. Who?
The backup.
Oh, Brown?
Did I say Thomas? I mean, Brown, Anthony Brown. Yeah.
I agree with you, especially that I don't know why he's still there. He should have been fired after the 12 men on the field last year. Instead, we fired Dorsey. Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on week 1 safety?
I think they go with a veteran, man. I do. I think Edwards is the guy start unless he's not ready yet, totally ready with the hamstring. But I would think he'd be ready by then, because now he's not playing today. You still have another 2 weeks to go before the first game. He's been healing this whole time. But I think the safe move, which McDermott tends to move to, is going to be Edwards. I think it's going to be Edwards and Rapp to start the season. Now, that doesn't mean Edwards keeps the job, though. I would say, if he makes some mistakes early on, he's not feeling it. You can see Cam Lewis strolling into that position.
Jarek thinks Cam Lewis starts week 1.
It's very, bro. I gotta say too. I understand where he's going with that, and I could kind of see that happening because Sean McDermott does like Cam Lewis a lot. And Cam Lewis been on this team a while. He knows the play. He knows the defensive plays. The problem with Edwards, the only problem I see him possibly not starting week 1 is he hasn't really been in practice and he hasn't done much of anything. And he's new to the system. So that could be shaky too. McDermott could be looking at that as well. And by the way, what happened to Hamlin? I thought he was like, is he on the bubble now?
He got hurt.
He got hurt. Oh, man. I didn't even know he got hurt. See, I didn't. This week
I think he has a hamstring now too.
Oh,
and they're saying that he might have to go on IR to start the year.
IR. Oh my God. I still thought he was I didn't think he would start. I know he had a lot of hype early on. Oh, here I'm watching the replay on that. So it got tipped.
That's a great catch. Yeah,
that was a great catch. Oh, and he caught it with his leg. Yeah, he squeezed the ball, and yeah, that was a good catch.
Oh, missed the tackle.
Good concentration,
there goes one of those big ones that you were just talking about.
Yeah, that was more on the defense, though. It was terrible on the defense.
Bad special teams play.
Yeah, they had him back at the 22.
Hopefully, it's not one of the guys that they was hoping to make it on for special teams, because that's how you not get.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
How you
There's
lose
two guys.
There
was two guys that had him actually in the beginning there. This game is flying by. I gotta say, we're 5 minutes left into the first half. This is going quick, dude. Yeah. I feel like regular season games take like I feel like it would be still in the first quarter.
Jose, what's going on?
Yo, what up? What up?
Preseason games tend to go by faster. Like there's not as many commercials or something.
That's true too. Yeah, they're just trying to get through it.
Game day stops.
Right.
Because they're not nationally televised. Most of them are just just regionally or locally televised.
Yep.
Wow, live! I'm shocked. Yeah, Tommy wants to do this once a year for the third preseason game and just do a watch party. It's not a play-by-play. It's just a watch party, because I just keep blowing it for Tommy as he's a little bit behind me, and then he's like he goes off of my reactions.
Yeah. Nice stop there.
Andreessen doing Andreessen things.
Oh, I'm kind of close to you right now. What time are you on the clock?
I'm showing backup play of the stop.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So we might be in sync. 4:39, 38, 37.
I'm at 4:30. I'm 1 second ahead of you. I'm on 4:35 right now.
Oh, and I'm on 32. So we're about 3 seconds different.
Not bad. Now we're talking,
we were
baby.
35 seconds earlier.
Yeah.
Whoa. God, all by himself. All by himself. What was he doing? I don't understand that.
That was my Joey Lawrence.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, Scott. I don't know if it was supposed to be Andreessen that took the flat, or if it was supposed to be, Deion Jones. One of them took the wrong guy.
All right, here we go.
I don't know who it was.
Oh, nice chunk yard run. A lot of yards there on the ground there. We sometimes have a tough time with running backs up the middle. Yeah, with the run, bro. Yeah. Up the middle between the tackles.
It's the defensive tackles. We have small defensive tackles.
Yeah. Whew.
They just get moved. Like that's
10
one of
yards,
Sean
that.
McDermott's defense does. He goes with really small guys.
I don't get that. You can't. I don't like that. You get some heavyweights up in there, bro. Get some big boys.
He refuses to do it.
Clog
it's been
the lanes, man.
8 years now? He's yet to do it. Our biggest guy was Star.
It's like he wants like these athletic wrestling type.
That was so easy. Right up the middle. Oh,
wow. Right up the middle. It's like he wants like these athletic guys, right? Lightweight that can move. But, dude, you don't need that on the line there. You need that on the edge. I get that. But not in the middle there. You don't need your defensive tackles that small. You get some big dudes there that could clog the lanes up. That's the problem. Now, mind you, Daquan Jones pretty good size. I thought last year he beefed up the line.
Small.
Ed is considered very undersized.
Yeah,
but he
our young guy.
I'll let Ed
Carter's
slide.
A little bit smaller.
Ed plays bigger than what he is, though. I feel like.
Yeah, but Carter's a little bit smaller. He's not huge.
Yeah, you're right. No, he's not. He's not. You're right.
We don't get big D tackles.
Right. Like we don't have the Sam Adams and the Washingtons anymore, and we just went away from that. We just don't have those guys.
Scott says, "Have I told you how much lately? How much Bass has asked?"
Yeah, he's not. And it was. What's interesting that Bean was out there watching him at practice the other day. Isn't that strange? A little weird, bro. Like, what are you
I
doing?
mean, Bean's
like,
always out of practice, but he doesn't.
yeah,
usually
but
stand
watching
behind
your
the kicker.
yeah, watching your
And
kicker.
then he
And he's missing. He
sucks for
probably
those.
missing. Yeah, and he's missing
He
them
did.
at the same
He missed
time.
4 of 7. He went 3 of 7 that day.
Oh, man.
My sphincter's gonna get worked out this season every time Bass kicks.
But
Now
what
I
do you
can't
do?
kick it in the end zone.
But what if he misses early on in the season? Do you go out and replace him? I mean, would they dare
You
do
can't.
that?
We don't
That's what I'm
have the
saying.
money to.
I know, I get that, but how much would a kicker be though? Kickers aren't that. Like, if you really feel like he's costing the team, you got to do it. You doesn't mean you cut him, right? I don't know
Yes,
what you
you
do there.
Can't carry 2 kickers.
Do you eat the contract? I mean, you have to eat some contract, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Put them. I mean, I guess you're
That's
right.
why I think it's why I think they're just.
You can't have a liability. You can't have a liability either at the same time. Like if he, my point is, if we're
liability.
I mean, no, I know well that for sure. Well, we got a playoff head coach liability.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's a good regular season coach, but I'm just saying, if we're 3-4 weeks in, and Tyler Bass is costing this team points and possibly wins, they have to make the move. They have to go up. The kicker's not going to cost them that much money. And the free agents out there, how much better are they? That's the problem than Tyler Bass. You know what I mean? You know how that is. I've seen teams that struggle finding kickers in free agency. They'll bring one in. He's just as bad as, if not worse than the guy they replaced him with. You know what I mean? Like, that is the problem, Mikey. There's not like great kickers floating around because they can get cheap kicker anytime. I'm sure there's cheap kickers on the market, but are they better than Tyler Bass? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully Tyler Bass gets whatever confidence he lost back rolling in week 1. Does he need to see somebody, you think, like a shrink or something? Like
Cole comes in and asks, which wide receivers do you think are going to make the roster? Here's the 5 that I think that are pretty much locks, if they keep 5. I think it's going to be, our main guys. I think it's going to be Samuel, Shakir, Coleman, Hollins are the main 4. I think MBS is pretty much locked in as 5. So now it comes down to, do they have a 6? If they have a 6, it's going to be between KJ Handler and Shavers. I think Shavers is the better of the 2 all around, but KJ Handler has return ability versus Shavers has gunner ability. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. What's your take?
Yeah, Shavers is the dark horse. I think I got to see something. I thought today he's played pretty well so far with the chance he got. But yeah, I mean, everybody else there I think is a given. The Keon Coleman, Shakir, Curtis Samuel,
and it really comes down to how many they decide to keep. If they only keep 5, then those are 5.
Exactly. Like Hamler's on the bubble. Like he probably, I don't even know if he makes it.
I don't think Handler makes it.
Yeah,
he's still
he
in the
hasn't
game.
even done much special teams. He haven't done much either.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Scott with a super chat. I want to talk about that real quick.
Thank you, Scott.
So I don't know, Mikey. Are you doing that with your step?
We're going to start it next week.
All right, you didn't talk to me about it. So
next Saturday.
All right. So as far as the round table goes, real quick before we move on, Scott. As you know, Trevor and Juan are done. Like, they're just not doing YouTube anymore. They got jobs and shit. They just can't do it. All right. So I actually found a guy, Zach, who has a Patriots channel, and he has a co-host that'll be joining him once in a while as well. So I filled that spot. And then I found a really nice guy, Anthony, that has his own Jets channel, because we did lose the guy that did the Jets last year with us. Unfortunately, he wanted to move on from this, so he won't be back. But I did find us a Jets guy. So we will be returning September,
and it's the shakedown, not the roundtable.
Yes, AFC shakedown. So we will be returning September 6th. I'm sorry, September 7th. So September 7th at 4:00. So 4:00 is the new time, and it's on Saturdays, every Saturday starting September 7th. So,
So
look forward to seeing you guys.
Right as my show ends, that show will be kicking off.
Correct, because you guys start at 2?
Mine's like, we start 2.
Yeah, so you're fine because you guys go on for like an hour. We start at 4. So
that's what I'm saying. So
perfect.
We run between an hour and a half, depending on how many people come in for the live show. But so nice.
Yep.
Nice. That should be
Yep.
fun.
Yep. So it's Phil.
Yeah.
So we're good. Same. Oh, by the way, too, Captain D's back. Supposedly,
Captain D's
he'll be doing. Yeah, Captain D will be.
Nice.
Curtis is back, obviously, for another season. So Captain D will be probably half the season with us this year. So I expect it's going to be a fun season. The new guy for the Jets is a cool guy. You guys are going to like him a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited. Howie's back for the fantasy show. So Howie and I will be going live on our first live show next Saturday at 11
Nice.
Pacific, 2 Eastern.
All right, cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting, by the way, I need to hop in a league, man. I keep forgetting. So I got to get that going because I play fantasy every year. I just have so much on my plate. Man, just you know how it is, Mike.
I haven't had a chance. Yeah, I do. Life gets in the way sometimes.
Life gets in the way, man. So it's just like, damn. I'm like, dude, we're like 2 weeks away. I need to get on a fantasy team quick.
Right. Like all my drafts to start next weekend.
Yeah, and dude, I haven't even joined the league yet.
I have
like
three,
I need to get to
drafts next week. Respect to Howie. Man, those peppers. Yeah, he's ready for another season of the Hot Pepper Challenge. So, he was calling me today saying, "Are we doing a show today?" I'm like, "I'm actually doing a live stream, so we'll be starting our show next week."
He won it last year, right? Or you won it?
What?
Who won your fantasy league?
He won our fantasy league last year.
Dang, good job, Howie.
So
because you were champion
of the belt
the year before, right? Or 2 years in a row, right? Or something like that?
Yeah. 3 out of 4 I won.
Damn, so he took over.
3 out of 4. Yep, and then my brother won, and then he won.
Okay. Good job, Howie. All right.
Well, so he has a season full of bragging, and he'll probably have the belt sitting in front of him. This is Howie.
Nice.
So
yep.
I expect him to be ready to go for the fantasy. Like he's chomping at the bit to get back live to start doing fantasy.
Here's the question: which Bills rookie draft pick will have the biggest impact on the 2024 season? Keon Coleman, Cole Bishop, Dwayne Carter, or Ray Davis? Mikey,
say that again.
Biggest impact: Keon Coleman, Cole Bishop, Dwayne Carter, or Ray Davis? Who will have the biggest impact of the 2024 season?
Sneaky Ray Davis.
Pull there. You think Ray Davis have the big? Okay, I'm gonna say Keon Coleman.
I think it's be sneaky Ray Davis because I think he's gonna get goal line carries.
I don't hate it. I told you how I thought about Ray Davis.
Like listen, I have He's slowly won me over, dude.
I told you
this preseason and training camp.
He stopped with the fumbles because remember he was having a little issue in camp. I haven't heard shit about the fumbles in a long time, so that's good news. I've heard Cook fumbling while they're waiting camp. So we'll see. But I told you, I had a feeling that Ray Davis was going to take quite a bit of carries away from James Cook this season. That's why I didn't feel like James Cook was going to have this dynamic year that everyone was thinking he was going to follow up with. I still think he's going to have a good year. I don't think it's going to be dynamic.
He's a weapon. If he can catch the ball, he'd be so explosive. He's an explosive human being. It's a matter of him catching the ball.
Talking about Cook, right?
Yeah.
Talking about Cook. Yeah. Well, but it's not just that though. It's the problem I had. I think he can get that fixed because he never had a problem in college with that. That's like something I don't know what happened.
Concentration drop.
Right.
That's what's happening to him right now.
My biggest issue.
He's turning his head to see what's going on before he catches it.
Yeah, no, I get it. But my biggest problem with him, and you know this, is pass protection is terrible.
Yep.
Terrible. And I do not think he runs between the tackles good at all. I think he's terrible. He's too light. He gets tackled way too easy because he just doesn't have a big frame. I like his speed, but I also don't think he's super elusive. You know what I mean? So there is some things to him that he's not a well-rounded running back. I think he has good traits. I love his speed. I love how he can get to the outside. When he catches the ball, I like it because normally he was sure-handed. I don't know what happened last year. But other than that, he has some flaws to his game.
How is that not holding? Watch what they do to Shavers. How is this not holding?
You're ahead of me again? Jersey. I'm at a minute 5. They just punt. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, big time. On the special teams. Oh, big time.
How is that not holding?
And yeah, that's terrible. Terrible. And the
call
ref's
flag.
right there. The ref's right
How do you
there.
not call holding on that?
That is terrible. That is terrible.
So anyways, I don't think his inside running is as bad as you feel. I thought he got better with it last year. I do agree with you on the pass blocking though. He can't be on the field on third downs because you can't pass block.
He's not shifty though either, Mikey. He's not like a guy that can make the first guy miss. It's not his game. He relies on speed, but he doesn't. He never makes the first. Like if he can't get past that first guy with his speed, he's done. Like he doesn't have that stop on the dime like Singletary. Like he just doesn't. That's not in his. Like he's not flashy for me. Like he's just very fast. I don't know. He just doesn't do it for me. I like him. He's a good running back, but he has a lot of bad qualities, in my opinion. That I think that's a reason why he didn't run a lot in Georgia either. Georgia just didn't use him a lot.
You're not a fan of Cook though. You're just not. You've never been a fan of Cook.
Yeah, I think he's okay. But I don't hate him. I like. I think he's 1,000-yard running back again. I think he's an all-purpose guy at about 1,300, 14, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? Like, and that's good, but I don't think it's great, right? You know what I mean? I think we could do better, like for sure. I think Brandon Beane understands this. Like he's not. I don't think Cook will be back after his rookie year, rookie contract.
I don't think we're ever going to bring him. If we didn't bring Singletary back, we're not bringing anybody back.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. I do, but he's just not dynamic enough. You understand?
Okay.
Like he's just not a dynamic enough running back.
In my best Josh Allen voice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He's just not dynamic. Yeah. He's not a dynamic running back.
Well, what's your thoughts on Coleman? You're being asked by Scott.
Dude, I think Keon Coleman. I said it a lot. I think Keon Coleman is a guy that we had to have on this team as far as a 50-50 guy that we've been missing since Josh Allen has been drafted here. I think Keon Coleman, I think he has underrated speed because a lot of people think he's slow. He's not. And I like his height. Like I just like the kid. I think he has a good attitude. I think he's a team guy. I think he understands that he needs to work on some stuff. But I think him and Josh are going to get along real well. And I think once him and Josh really, truly get that connection going in the regular season, I think it's going to be real fun to watch. And I think especially in the red zone, I think he's going to be one of Josh Allen's favorite target. Him and Kincaid in the red zone. But I just like his game. And I also like his physicality. He could be a good, a blocker downfield. And if you notice, what Brandon Beane has done is gone physical and big at receiver. There's a reason for that because we haven't had that in the past. We need guys that can that are sure-handed. We need guys that are physical that can block. They can get the run game going. So yeah, I like Keon Coleman, man. I do. I think, like I said, I think there's room for improvement. He understands that. But I think by year 2, year 3 is where Keon Coleman will start to really, really shine with Josh Allen. I think the first year is going to be not shaky, but I think there'll be some growing pains there.
He'll be in there, and he'll learn and he'll grow. I think year 2 is probably where you'll see him take this step, and then year 3 is where he'll probably explode.
Exactly. If that's the way.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how Shakir has gone. Year 1, he just
that's true.
Was there. Year 2, he got better, and I expect him to explode this year. Even Gabe Davis, year 1, he was.
That is true. Gabe Davis took a minute.
Yeah. Year 3, and then he got hurt, and it was never the same after that.
I didn't honestly see. How do you think Bryce looked? Mikey would say more.
I thought he looked okay. It was hard to get a true read on Bryce because he was going against 2s and 3s.
Right.
But he diced up our 2s and 3s. I'd be interested to see what he looks like against the 1s. It's a different ball game when you have the 1s out there. But he looked good. He did what he was supposed to do against 2s and 3s. And his one drive. Took him down, got a touchdown. That's what you're supposed to do against 2s and 3s.
Which is all you want. Yep. 100%.
He looked as good as he's supposed to look. We'll see what he looks like once the ones get out there. But he did his job, and that's what's all you can ask for in a game like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He looked better. He looked more confident in the preseason game than I saw at any point last year. Last year he was like a chicken with the head cut off, which is all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Hardy, Scott, did you see that? Did you see that that play Hardy made on the big guy going downfield outside? Hardy's making this team.
Yeah,
not only from a return ability, but dude can play outside as a small guy.
Yeah, he's been playing really good in camp and in preseason. His opportunities he's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Callie, so no, like I just did this today for you, really honestly, because I promised you. But the pregame I was doing last year, I'm not going to be doing that this year. I'm handing that over to Mafia Talk, Jay and Big Cuz. So they're going up. Yeah, and we have a new guy. I didn't even know if I told you guys, Mikey. There's a guy named Kenny who jumped on with Jay like a few weeks ago.
You told me about him.
Really high energy, nice guy, and he's going to be also joining Jay this season. So they're going to be doing pregame, and we're going to be doing postgame, Mikey. So that's good. Like man, I need a break.
It's nice to have other people on the channel that are going to come through and do some
absolutely. So they will be doing pregame at 12 o'clock. If the game starts at 1, you know what I mean? It's basically an hour before any game time. How about that? Make it real simple.
No, Callie, tell me swears too much during real games. Yes,
it would be bad.
I can't do real games. I need to. I'm in my feelings too much.
Yeah, like for instance, I've missed a lot too. Like just talking to you, not looking over. Like I couldn't do that in a regular game. You know what I mean? Like what happened? I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I just can't. I get caught up in the game, and it wouldn't be fun. And I'd be cursing a lot, and you just don't want to see it. Like it would be a disaster. All right, so they're going for a field goal here.
I do agree with you, and I don't think it's just in your opinion. I think he's making the team. I think he makes the team as a returner, but his ability to play outside has shocked people. He's not just going to be a special team only guy, which is nice.
So they made their field goal, by the way. So we're going.
Oh my God, you're ahead of me.
No, I got the update on my phone. I'm 4 seconds. They're about to kick it.
Yeah, me too.
But I always get like I see my phone go and I know something happened. So
yes, Callie. Like if you if you were involved in our game day chats, you would think we were being tortured.
Oh yeah, they're bad. We always start off pissy because for some reason the Bill
and then the game starts and we get
usually well that's what I mean, but usually the Bills start off sometimes a little rough. Yeah, slow, a little rough.
Slow's a nice way to say it.
And it was weird. It was weird too. Our defense last year was like that. We would give up an easy touchdown or an easy first drive, and then we would settle in, and then it was fine. Our offense was really tough last year in the beginning. Really rough at times. Like that was hard to watch.
Monday night was a rough way to start.
Oh my God. That was turnover after turnover and defensive collapse.
I'm usually pretty easy on Josh. I'm not super critical, but I was critical of him after the game.
Dude, that was a bad
1,000% sits on his shoulders.
It was terrible decisions he made. Terrible.
But I didn't kill him after the game. I'm just like, he had a bad game.
No, and it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Even Joe Burrow, I think last year or the year before, threw 5 interceptions like week 1. Yeah. So like he's like Allen's not alone, and there's going to be quarterbacks that have some weeks where they come out sluggish.
Mahomes had like a three interception game too.
Sure. But what was disappointing? Our defense in that game, and I'll tell you why. Because they fucking lost Aaron Rodgers, and we let sorry ass Zach Wilson and that offense drive down and beat us. Like right there, the game was over. I think it was. Yes, I agree, but I'm just saying overall, like when he went down so early in that game, bro, the energy in that arena and that stadium went gone, bro.
Sucked the air out of it.
Sucked, but we lost.
We lost because Josh Allen couldn't hold on the ball. Let's be honest.
Couldn't hold on the
And
ball.
our
Our defense and our special team, bro. It just turned. That was a pitiful way to start the season.
We couldn't get any turnovers at all,
dude. You know what it reminded me of? Like 2 years before that in the Denver game.
I was going to say the Pittsburgh game.
No, the Denver. Home. Oh, I'm sorry. The Pittsburgh game. I apologize.
Yeah.
The Steeler game at home after coming off that 2020 season. It was a 2021, all hyped up. We just got to the AFC Championship game the year before in 2020.
And we had that Green Bay preseason game where Josh was in fuego. Like he couldn't be stopped. And we're like, oh, this is going to be the end.
Yeah, watch out. And we stunk. We stunk. It was so bad, dude. And I remember a lot of people talking shit after, like, oh, remember that? Oh, Buffalo got lucky last year. Because remember, if you remember, and I know you do, that season was the, because YouTube's so picky, the C season where people couldn't go to the stadiums. And remember, they were saying, oh, whatever team wins is going to be an asterisk because there was no fans. It's not really home field advantage, blah, blah, blah. So if you remember, a lot of people were saying, oh, Josh Allen had a great year because he didn't have the fans and it was different. And let's see what he does this year when the fans come and like it's a different season. And remember, Josh Allen actually played really well, except for that first game when we lost. And everyone's like, oh, see, that's the real Bills. Now the Bills, that's the team.
Then we went on
a roll. Yeah. But that was a terrible way. That was like, wow, dude.
But then we hit the mid-season slump. Every year we hit that mid-season slump.
Always.
Every year.
Always.
And then we get our backs against the wall, and then we go and Fuego down the stretch.
What was the year? What was the year that we were scoring like in the 40s? Was that the year where we beat I thought it was the Rams year where we beat the Rams opening night, and then we went back.
Yeah, 2022,
right? Yeah,
2022.
Killed the next team, and then we lost to somebody. Remember? And it was kind of down. Then we went on that slump where we couldn't score points again. Oh, Tennessee. Jets. I thought it was Tennessee.
And then the Jets.
Yeah,
we lost to Tennessee, then we lost to the Jets.
We were on his roll.
I was on a plane, remember? And you were like, I missed the Jets game. You're like, you're so glad you missed it. It was horrible.
Oh, this team, bro. This team drives me insane, bro. It's really tough. It's tough, man. But it's a long season. If one thing has, proven anything, it's that sometimes we get too worked up too early, and things kind of do work out at the end, at least for the regular season. It's the playoffs, man. That's the only thing that concerns me with this team. I'm confident in this team making the playoffs. With Josh Allen, even Sean McDermott. It's the playoffs that I just am
the regular season,
super nervous about.
What it is, but I don't trust our defense. And again, it's why I'm excited about this season, though, Tommy, is we have new guys, new defense. It's not the same thing. We have new coaches. Like, everything about this team is going to be different, which I like.
Has McDermott yet said who's calling the defensive plays? Because he's still on the fence, apparently.
They know. He's just not telling us.
Yeah, that's so weird. Just
Bobby Badge is going to call the play.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't.
It is what it is.
I hope he doesn't. I just do the right thing, McDermott. Just make Babbage
give
the defense.
Give the kid.
Give him right. Come on, man. Yeah. Just concentrate on coaching, bro. Okay. I don't need you doing.
So how do you not play the sidelines? Because this is a Sean McDermott defense, and it's a bunch of backups.
I'm still on commercial here, by the way.
Are you on commercial? That goes back from the end of the half. We weren't playing the sidelines, and they were just throwing the outbounds.
Yeah.
I guess I'll answer Jose because they could care less about the scheme right now. I'll be honest. I'm not really caring about the scheme right now. Half these guys that are playing aren't making the team. So
I think I'm more excited
losing to Mac Jones.
Brown guy.
Losing to Mac Jones in that win game was just.
Oh my God, that was a bad. There's been some bad ones, but you're right. That was terrible. You are right. That's another one that sticks out.
And then remember was it Jerry Sullivan come out and said, "Are you guys embarrassed?" He's like, "What do you mean, are we embarrassed?"
To Poyer and Hyde, they were pissed, dude. But that was pitiful, and that wasn't even on the defense.
Longer had
our
offense
offense sucked.
That either.
Oh, did he lost it, right?
Yeah.
He was like, that was a little wrong. From him since. But why? What for me? You know what? I don't mind reporters asking like tough questions, like or whatever. Like I get it, but he asked it to the wrong guys. Like if you're gonna throw that out, they only gave up 9 points. Throw that at the offense. You know what I mean?
Not the
offense scored right. Offense did 3, 6 point, whatever it was, terrible. Throw that at the offensive coordinator. Throw that at
Josh
Allen if you want. I don't care because they did nothing. But the defense, what are you doing? Like wrong guys, bro.
There was one long run. That was the difference in that game. One long touchdown run.
Yep.
Guys, remember Vaughn is the comeback player of the year. He has 12 sacks. And when they're needed to seal the deal, don't worry, 20 now. I'll tell you, that's the difference in the playoffs is we haven't had that difference maker. Like the difference in the Bills-Chiefs games, honestly, is Chris Jones.
Davis. Oh, I thought you were talking about on offense for us was Gabe Davis.
No.
Has been for offense for us.
You know, Chris Jones has been the difference maker in those Chiefs-Bills games. When they need a play, Chris Jones makes it.
Yeah, I agree. We are on defense.
You are right there. Yeah, you are right there though. If he would have asked Josh Allen that he would have been like, okay, because someone did ask Josh Allen that question. Like your offense isn't a Super Bowl caliber offense. He's like, okay. What do you want me to say to that? Okay.
It's the best clip ever, dude. He was so... I love that clip, bro. I know you hate it. It is so damn funny, bro.
Red, white, and Bills. I don't agree with this statement at all. The way Jerry Sullivan went at them was wrong. It was, I don't think they tried to silence him because there's been people who asked the tough questions inside there, and I'm okay with it. But Jerry Sullivan saying you should be embarrassed.
So my deal with Sullivan, so check it out, Sean. He's been an issue. Like a lot of players don't like him in general, like just throughout the years. It isn't just current. This is like dating back since like the early 2000s, like a long time, dude. He's had problems. Now, with that being said, I just said it. I like when reporters ask tough questions or like, I don't like when reporters are asking, generic, team-friendly questions. Like, I can't stand that because it's such a boring post-game or pre-game. But he asked that question to the wrong side of the ball. Right. He held the team to 9 points. That's not the defense. If he said that to the offense, like I said, to Josh Allen, to Ken Dorsey, whoever was the offense coordinator at the time, I get it. I'd be like, okay, I like it, right? Answer that. And if they kicked him off, then I would be like, oh, that's bullshit, right? Because at least he was man. But, dude, wrong guys. And I get why Poyer and Hyde were like, bro, go fuck yourself. We just fucking gave up 9 points. Did you not watch the game? It's really what they wanted to say, but they're not going to throw their offense under the bus.
Throw their offense under the bus.
Exactly. Yeah. But right. Exactly. So no, I don't agree with it. I think, but I do agree with him as far as reporters shouldn't get in trouble for asking tough questions. But you know what? Unfortunately, that's how every team does. They don't want. And I don't like that either. I'm with you. Like, I think reporters should ask pretty much whatever they want. But I also think at the same time, players should be able to respond however they want to.
We can agree to disagree on this, Sean. I don't think he should ask the question that he asked. I think he should have asked the question in a different manner. Though he was combative in his question.
Right. But let me ask you this, Sean, though.
And how he asked it.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. You're saying, wait, put that back up. You're saying that you completely disagree because he said, are you embarrassed? And they got in their feeling. But what my thing is to you is, why didn't he ask that to the offensive side of the ball? Why? So my thing is to you, would you, if you're the reporter, Sean, You're there. Would you have asked the defense that or the offense? Because why are they like? Do you think they were embarrassed on how they played defensively? Now, if they gave up, Mikey, if they gave up 40 points, I get it, right? Totally understand. That's not the case. So it was just a wrong question to the wrong guys. I'm good if he asked that to Sean McDermott, even right to the offensive coordinator, but not.
I think it was just the
wrong
way
guys.
he said it. I think it was just the way he said it. He was being very combative.
Yeah, just wrong guys.
We
can
agree to disagree on how.
Yeah.
It was. I don't feel like they're trying to silence the reporters.
Yeah, but Sean, 9 points, dude. I think they scored 9 points. Who cares? I don't care if they gave up 500 rushing yards. I don't care if the defense gives up 600 passing yards. If they gave up 9 points, that is more than enough for the offense to win a game. So, Sean, we can agree to disagree, but I'm telling you right now, that's fine for me. 9 points. You should be able to win a game like that. That is clearly on the offense. You cannot just say the defense should be ashamed, terrible, if they gave up that many yards on the ground. Who cares? They also stopped them when it counted the most, which was giving up
Josh had the
touchdown.
ball at the end.
Yes, and we had the opportunity. The offense fell flat. So no.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I also don't like Jerry Sullivan in general. You know, his reporting style.
Yeah, and also
it's part of it too. I think it's the person is part of it.
But not only that, why did the team that particular game, and we've had these issues before, it really goes on coaching. That particular game, me and Mikey said it because I remember, because we fucking do this, right? Every year we go into a game, we talk about the game. It's going to be really windy. It's going to be really bad out there. It's going to be rainy. We should run the ball. We know they're going to run the ball. So that means that the coaching staff, McDermott, his defense, right? The offense needs to, do the right things, right? For the weather game. We never do. We've never done that. We've done the total opposite. We'll try to throw it deep every play when you shouldn't. So that's more on the coaching. So if anything, the coaching has done terrible in those kind of games. So no, man, I don't think it's on the players. Players giving up 9 points, nothing, dude. I think that's more on coaching than anything, dude. We've had that problem, bro, season after season. I remember playing Philly. They came to Buffalo, and it's always in Buffalo, by the way. How are we never prepared in our own stadium, in our own weather environment that we know about, and another team comes in prepared? Like, dude, Mikey, that drives me insane. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we've practiced all week. We know this team. We know this weather, and you're gonna another team come in prepare better than us. That's coaching, bro. That's all on McDermott.
It's been that way since we started.
I point that right back to coaching, bro. 100%. And by the way, Dable, guilty as hell when it comes to that. Guilty as hell. And so is Ken Dorsey of doing that. Not understanding the environment, how the game play was going.
Deion Kane makes people miss. He did it again.
So Gore Jr. Justice Shorter's made an appearance. Brown's in the game. I'm very curious how Brown plays. Go ahead.
Okay, let's hit Scott's comment. It says, I'm sorry, but Tua is such a soft ass. My coach made me feel bad about myself. Get over yourself, in another word. Suck it up, Buttercup. Millions of dollars that you can stick in my face in a moving fan and enjoy it. Yeah, like, did you see the whole Tua versus Flores thing?
Oh, God. Such a baby. A lot of these players are so sensitive, dude. Get over it, bro. Get over it. Throwing that dude under the bus. That guy's a good coach, bro. I don't care. Bro, that team should have never been in the playoffs that year that he got in the play. Like, bro, he's a good coach. I feel bad. Like, I don't often feel bad for certain coaches, but he got the raw end of it, bro. He really did. And teams can't, bro, some of these players can't take tough coaches. They want player-friendly coaches. They want to be,
Yeah. Which is weird with Tua because he had Saban. Saban is anything but a player-friendly coach.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that's why that's another reason why Saban quit. Because Saban's like, you know what? These guys are all a lot of the divas. Like, college kids that respect you. They have to, or you'll be right on the foot. They're not going to, at that time, not getting paid. You'll cut you. You can go kick rocks. You know what I mean? Like Saban's a tough dude, tough coach when it comes to that. And I think he just couldn't handle the NFL like players, 3rd and 11. He took a big sack, by the way. You got to get rid of that ball. Here we go. Let's see what Brown does. Oh, hey, whoa, a little screen. We actually did okay there, but we're going to punt now, 4th down. See you later, Brown. You go to the side.
The Bills are in trouble. Oh, Michael's back.
Oh, hey, Michael.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, dude, it's a long season, bro. It hasn't even started yet, bro. I'll tell you what. Talk to me in week. If you want to come back to the channel or anytime you want, obviously, but come back and talk to us week. I'll say week 12. Let's see where all of our teams are at that point, and then we'll see. Because if by week 12 we suck like you think we're gonna suck, and we're in this rebuilding, say whatever you think we're doing this year, then hey, I'll say, hey man, you were right. But I've heard this before.
Yeah,
I've heard this story before every season, bro.
They've threw dirt on our grave last couple years, and we were fine.
Dude, bro, since 2020, I would say since 2019, bro. Like 2019 with Josh Allen and we got John Brown and Cole Beasley. And we had a better year. Like we made the playoffs against the Houston Texans. They were still going, 2020, we're not winning the division. Like, bro, every year, the only year I can remember where they got behind us was that 2020 year. 2022, I'm sorry. They picked us to go to the Super Bowl, remember? It was the only year where I could recall, like, that media
after the 13-second game, they're like, oh, the Bills are...
Yeah, right.
But that's then our team changed that offseason, too, because we started losing receivers, and we hadn't ever gotten any of them back. Like, we've been playing with Diggs and Davis only for about 3 years.
And that was a brutal offseason. A lot happened that offseason, as you guys recall. Like, a lot. Dude, that was the craziest. 2022 was wild, dude. I'm telling you, Mikey, a lot of people don't talk about the 2022 season for us. Bro, that was, I don't know if any team could have gone through what we went through in 2022. Like, I mean, that was wild. Like, just to go back and think about it, the all season, it started with a bang, literally, like, terrible. And then Dawson Knox, brother, passed away. I mean, so much happened. The DeMar Hamlin thing. I mean, Josh Allen even got hurt with the arm of on, and bro, Trey, like, bro, everything was so bad. Like, everything that could have went wrong, dude, and really wrong. And we still made the playoffs. Like, we made the round. Yes, I mean, like, for everything. And I get teams go through certain stuff, but bro, Buffalo went through a ton. Oh, not to mention this, we got snowed out and we had to play 3 games in like what, 15 days, 16, 17 days, something.
2 of them in Detroit.
2 of them in Detroit. Yeah, bro. Like, with no practice. Like, dude, it was a wild season. So that's why I always say it's hard for me to like shit too much on our head coach, Sean McDermott, because I will give him his dues. He's had to deal with some really tough things in Buffalo, wild things and injuries. And every year it seems like he somehow does pull the team together.
Unrest.
Yes, and get the team into the playoff and figure out all that and all the other crap that's going off. Like, I'll give him that. Like, I will 100% give him that. It's just in the playoffs is where he folds, man, where he just, I don't know what the hell happens to him.
Our defense is so bad on the back end. Guys,
so first down, you're ahead of me a little bit. So first down, let's see here.
All day long.
Roll out, wide open. Ugh. Wide open for like a 40-yard pass, bro. Yikes. I can't stand when guys are that open, bro.
Makes no sense.
Busted coverage. What are you doing, bro? That guy right there, guys. Von Miller.
That guy right there. Hardy coming up with the tackle.
But, I mean, they show Von Miller on the side. He needs to have a bounce-back season, man. He really does. For that contract to have been worth it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Von Miller does not, that was a good tackle, you're right, by Hardy. But if Von Miller does not have a good season this year, that will wind up being a bad contract. I hate to say it. Like, even though he brung knowledge, even though he, I'm sure helped out the younger guys, you know what I mean? Like, but then fine, hire him as a coach. Right? That's not what he's here for. He's here to make plays. Like, that's what we got him for. So if he doesn't do it this year, that will go down as one of the worst signings for Brandon Beane, because that was a lot of money.
Gable Stevenson just hit the quarterback. I like seeing that.
Yes, bro. He's not terrible for a guy that has no experience, zero experience. And he's actually, you know what? And he's actually tackled him the correct way. He didn't lay on him. You know what I mean? Like, get a flag there, do or helmet to helmet.
11.
Oh no.
Shitting me.
I'm guessing something bad here. Mikey's a little ahead of me. So I'm guessing another long play on third down for
11. He runs a fucking slant and gets it.
That was, I'll tell you what, that was a good pass. I'll give him that. That was a good design.
On third 11, why are you 15 yards off the ball?
Why? Because that's what McDermott loves to do. Why aren't we pressing there? Why are you giving so much cushion? 3rd and 20, fine. I get it. Right? He's not going to pick up the first on that, like, for the most part. But, bro, come on. You can't give that much cushion.
I mean, I get we're in a second half of the third preseason game.
But he does that. But he does that.
Going to make the team.
But he does that. He does that all the time, though. He does that with first teams. It doesn't matter. He does that constantly. I can't stand it. I remember the announcer the other day was like, oh, that's what McDermott does. He doesn't mind giving up 9 yards, and getting 2 yards short because they're getting and I'm like, dude, I kind of mind because 2 more yards.
Go for it now.
Right. Not only that, like, he could break the tackle and get 2 more. Like, that's too much cushion. I totally mind. If it's 3rd and 30, fine. Give him cushion. So, I get that. But damn, dude, 10 yards is not a lot. You should not have that much cushion, bro. But McDermott loves it. Look at that run right up the middle. Fuck, 10 yards.
Von Miller will be gone after this season if the Bills don't do well. He's only got a few more years and they'll want it on a Super Bowl contender. Von Miller's gone after this year regardless due to the contract.
Yeah, he's not sticking. He's not sticking around.
And I don't know if Von plays more after this. I don't think he has a few more years. I don't think
so either. I think if he's smart, he does what he wants to do. If he's really like considering like getting a front office job or doing something with like that, then he needs to like concentrate on that. Then, like, there's no reason you already won Super Bowls too, right? Like, there's no. He's a Hall of Famer, right? Like, so what are you doing? You're gonna wind up getting hurt again, getting another knee injury. Like, dude, you're good, bro. Retire, do what you want to do as far as getting into management or whatever, being a GM, whatever you want to do. But there's no, like, why go to like a team for 1 year? You know what I mean? Because that's all someone would give him.
He may, but
I know, but it's just that I think it would be a bad decision for him.
Depends on what he looks like this year. If he comes out and he looks great,
now that's different. If he comes out and he gets 8-10 sacks and we let him go, right? Still let him walk or whatever to relieve some space. Yeah, I can see it, of course. But if he has a season where he has 2 sacks, right, and he's just not productive, then no, dude.
I think he ends up. I don't think he'll stick around because he doesn't want his legacy to be tarnished. And guys who stick around like that tarnish their legacies.
Oh, almost an interception. Oh, so close.
And he got hurt. He's holding his wrist.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see if he stays in the game. Yep. Brown stayed in the game. But he was holding his wrist after that. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, he was. Probably on the way down, like bracing himself. Yeah.
Jammed it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
God, we cannot stop that up the middle run at all.
We're terrible. I told you. I never. They run between the tackles. So 4th and 1, right? You would figure right here, they're gonna run it up the middle, right? For most.
Yep.
Most
all
of the
day
time.
long though. They ran it up the middle on us all day long.
Look at that, with ease, bro. With ease, wide open hole, bro.
By the way, it's the third quarter and Andreessen's still in, so kind of tells you, we talked about
it.
That.
It does, absolutely. I told you though, like that, like they're doing this on purpose. This was McDermott was purposely like like he's keeping an eye on him. He wants to see him a full play.
I mean, we don't
three
have
quarters.
a ton of linebackers, so he has to play. But
yeah, but he don't necessarily need to play all quarter. Like he's playing a lot of time here. Like they're doing that on purpose. They want to evaluate him through the majority of a game here to see his flaws, see the good and the bad, because there's going to be some. He's still young.
In coverage. Yeah, he struggles a little bit in coverage. But ultimately, he's such a young guy. I have a feeling. I think he makes the team.
I do too, just because of the youth thing, like you said, man, and the depth. And right now, linebackers with the injuries, we just cannot. Like, why fish around for an older linebacker?
They just run slants on us all day, slants and up the gut, all day long on us.
Well, film room for some of these guys, because
Couch is playing 10 yards off the ball. I'd run a slant too.
Right.
This is bad.
Not only that,
you're right, Michael. Injuries usually do in the top players' careers. They're like, they don't think they can come back from it. I was worried that Vaughn was going to retire after last season.
Yeah.
We got lucky. He just dropped that. Don't go back in the back. See, I hate that shit. When players celebrate when a guy drops it and they have nothing to do with it.
Oh, right. Like they made that happen. Right. Look at that. Wide open.
Did.
He slapped it out of his hand. He did. You're wrong. Yeah.
Celebrate, brother.
Yeah.
I didn't see that on the
He got beat, though. He got beat, but he got back on the play. He recovered. Yeah.
You celebrate that. I give it to you, brother.
I keep seeing this Plumber, and I'm thinking Jake Plummer.
It's Jack. It's his kid.
I know, but it's just if I have it,
God, missed tackles, man.
Of course, story of the Bills, man. We love missed tackles.
Jesus. Well, I mean, what do you expect? The guys aren't going to be making this team, so.
No, I get it. Yeah. Oh, that was a terror. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Back to back, horrible miss.
Oh, yikes.
Number 88 looks like a superstar. He's just
Marshall Jr. Yeah.
Terrence Marshall Jr. Former
he was
Joe
doing
Brady.
He was doing
from, right?
What do they call it? The gritty?
Yeah, you know where Marshall Jr. is from, right?
No.
LSU. He's part of that Jamar Chase.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Justin Jefferson. He was the third member of that legendary receiving corps.
Okay.
I think he was a second-round pick.
McDermott's like, all right, let's see. Half this team's being cut. This guy, he's pretty bad. We won't be.
Whoever 29 is just getting dunked on.
I'm just glad we scored a touchdown. Ended our no touchdown streak.
Jesus Christ.
That guy just threw it. Like Plummer just threw it up there. Yeah, and we just were like,
29 got dunked on.
Yeah, what? 59 is
mad. 25 push-ups every time they drop a pass. I agree.
We're getting smoked again. This is going to be man. Our defense is just giving up way too many chunk yards, man.
I mean, we started tackles, with our second, third teams, so now we're on our fourth and fifth teams.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen when you have games like this.
Yeah, it's once again though. I get it. Preseason, second, third string, fourth string. Like it's gonna be a lot of mistakes, man. A lot of sloppiness. I'm with
you, brother. It's hard to watch a game though and just see how bad they are and be like, "What the hell are we doing?"
Right, but you also got to come back down to reality and understand it's preseason, and you have 70% of these guys you're not going to like. A lot of these guys you're not going to see. You're not going to see these guys again. They're going to be floating around free agency, hoping somebody picks them up. Like these are just.
And we have Brown who's been
camp bodies. Yeah, they're bodies. Yeah, they're just bodies. Yeah. Now I really wish they would, bro. Just. Let's see what Brown does here. Like I want them to give a receiver you know what, like Justin Shorter's not making a team, but come on, let's start throwing it deep there. Let's start at least give Justin Shorter some highlights, right? If you do waive him.
You're talking about a guy who hasn't been here, but
I get it, but you can still run. But a lot of basic play call in the NFL is every team has the same design. Like it's not like a lot of these plays are. Quarterbacks are very familiar with. You get what I mean? So it's not like they're opening this play like Brown has to open this crazy playbook of Joe Brady and learn it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure he had to learn some concepts, but for the most part, there are a lot of these things, slants and go routes. Like, a lot of these things are all over the NFL. It's nothing new that he hasn't seen. You know what I mean? They just have to call it for him. So that's all I want to say. I just want to see, take a little bit more chances. Go a little deep. Have a little fun out there. We're not, who cares? Win, lose, turnover, it don't matter. Like,
you should be the offense coordinator because that's not what we do. I want to hit on Mike's
preseason. It's preseason. Who cares?
The whole preseason, the Bills have been bad on both sides of the ball. We also haven't played any of our starters. And I wouldn't say we were bad against the Steelers.
No, defense was very good, Michael, against the
the starters were really good against them, and then they came out.
And we used no offensive starters in the first.
Yeah, it's hard to evaluate when you haven't seen them. Josh threw 3 passes this preseason. 3. You want to judge the Bills' offense based off of Trubisky and Buechele and DiNucci? Okay.
And none of
them are going to see the field.
I've also seen Michael teams look really good in the preseason and look terrible in the regular season.
The Bills look really bad. I've seen teams look really bad in the preseason and look really good in the regular season.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
you can't base it off of.
I've seen players even. Like I said, Nathan Peterman played very good in the preseason. Actually got the start. Terrible. So they're like, it's tough. I get it. Like, but at the same time, I understand you got to evaluate players.
That was a great move by Hardy.
You have to let it go out of bounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not concerned, Michael. Like, honestly, I don't know if you're a Bills fan or not, but none of these. The first team only played week 1. Josh Allen only had 2 drives, right? 3 passes. So you're seeing no real offensive schemes. Even the defensive schemes are not there. Like, I wouldn't evaluate the preseason like that. It's really more about guys trying to win depth position battles, roster spots. So yeah, I'm not overly concerned of what I see because we're not dynamic in preseason. It's fine. Like, now I'll tell you what, if the first 3 weeks go by and we're flat, then maybe, but I don't see that. I don't see that being the case.
Carl, yes, I think Joe Andreessen's going to make the roster. He's leading the team in tackles today. He did get exposed a little bit in some pass coverage, but he's a young guy. I think he makes the team because he's also going to be a special teams depth player. So it's not like he's going to be a starter.
So we got a first down there. Run up the middle.
Run, Ray, run. Has Ray played? No. Ray Davis has not played today.
No. Most of the starters did not play.
All the starters plus some of the backups were benched. It's been Gore, it's been Evans, the whole day. No Tywan Jones. Like, the guys who were on the team didn't really play.
Good run there, man.
His ass off, though.
He is, man. He's showcasing himself. A lot of these guys right now they're showcasing themselves because a lot of these guys aren't going to make the team, and a lot of GMs are going to watch film on a lot of teams. So these guys look good. They can get paid somewhere else, right? It's like job interviews right now, right? They're basically doing a job interview, right? Like, look what I can do, right? You know who was like that for the Bills, Mikey, the running back a couple years ago. We waived him. I liked him too. We cut him, and he's on the Panthers, isn't he? Who's that running back we had?
God, I can't think of his name.
He wasn't bad. He had a good with a B, right? Last name with a B.
I can't remember, but I know you're talking about. Yeah, we wanted him so bad to be, and he just, they didn't.
But he wanted up doing okay. I forget who he was. If you guys in the chat can answer, running back. A lot of people liked him, but he didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still on the Panthers.
I think he's on another team now. I think he did get picked up.
Michael, we'll see after week 10. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tuesday is cut day, Mike.
Oh, get it, Brown. Look at Brown.
Attaboy, Brown. Use those wheels.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Tommy doesn't like DiNucci, but he likes Brown.
But I like his last
mobile
name.
guys.
I like
You like mobile
I
guys.
do. I really do. And he has a good arm though. He has a strong arm.
Yeah.
But I like that. I like ability from a quarterback.
The guy who can go off structure.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I don't like happy feet though either. Like don't just take off.
But you like guys who can go make plays.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, this is a good good looking drive right here. Let's see what Brown could do. Oh, okay. Take what the defense gives you.
That was the right play call.
Yep. Take what the defense gives. Yep.
You know, he's driving. Let's see if we can get us in the end zone too. Because Ben DiNucci was 11 of 15, 76 yards and a touchdown.
Not terrible. Yeah, he actually played after that first sloppy drive. He had a couple good drives after that. Yeah. I'll give him that.
I would agree.
I still hate his throwing
bad. He took a really bad sack that he shouldn't have taken. He also got lucky terrible. A couple times with throws that got dropped.
He did. Should have been an interception. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Brown does here. Okay, we got a handoff there up the middle.
Frankie, come on, Frankie.
Yeah, Frank.
He couldn't stay in bounds.
I'll tell you what. He has what do they call that? Where running backs have contact balance. He has good contact balance, bro.
He's so low to the ground.
Yeah.
He's not a big guy.
See, that's my point, though. James Cook goes down there. Like, James Cook, for me, doesn't have good contact balance. He was
running through some of those last year.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. He's gotten better, but I still don't think that's like a strong point of his game.
Thank you, Carl. Raheem Blackshear.
Thank you. That's the guy.
Thank you, Carl.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
He loved Blackshear and wanted him to make the roster, and he didn't.
But look, he showcased himself.
I like the toss.
Oh, what? Frankie. That's what I'm talking about. Frankie. Just bulldoze them boys.
I like the play call, too.
Hey, is he making a name for himself? Showcasing them. Other GMs going, all right, maybe practice squad. I mean, if the Bills don't keep okay. Now, was his knee down before he went over the line? Let's see. Because I know he went down. I just, they'll check. They always do. Every scoring play. No, he's good. He's good.
Salt shakers have good contact balance when you don't have far to fall. Touche, Scotty.
Yeah.
James Cook is fast. He just needs some blocking. That's
okay, but there's a lot of fast guy. That's what I mean. Yeah, and he's not super shifty either.
He's explosive. I thought he was better last year than he was the first year. So I'm interested to see what it looks like this year.
He has a unique run. Oh, look, they didn't. Oh, there's 2 point. He is a unique, because he's like slithery, kind of like his style, kind of like a snake the way he runs, but he's not. He doesn't do the stop on the dime. He's not shifty. He just relies on his speed a lot. Like if he gets to the outside edge, he'll beat a linebacker. You know what I mean? He'll beat like somebody to the outside. That's what I like about him. Like I feel like he's way better on the outside as a running back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he ran through some holes like internal, pretty good. Like what he did against Dallas is like peak of what his ability is. That was
a great game for him. Like that, but he did have a drop. Like he's still like it's like, dude, like you could have had an unreal
day. He's not Brees.
No, he's not Brees Hall.
I'm trying to think of other backs that.
But like, okay, for instance,
such a unique back. Like there's no other backs like him.
No. Oh yeah. But when you talk about running backs to the average NFL, like not the average NFL. Yeah, I guess the average NFL fan. I don't think James Cook's name gets brought on. Like he's not. He's not. He's just. I think he's good. I just don't think he's great. I don't think. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Scott, if we're going 20-0, he's not going to cost us.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Did he miss the extra point or something?
No, we did a 2-point conversion. We went for a 2-point conversion there, and I missed it.
Why is he crapping on Bass right now?
It's just one of those things. We just crap on Bass today.
I mean, in practice, fine, but he's perfect in the game.
He has been perfect, but he also hasn't had any.
He had a 49-yarder in the rain and nailed it.
The first one, right? The first week. Was it the first week? Because last week he had all short ones. Okay. So the first week, fine.
God, that's gonna be fighting words for Tommy.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's faster, but he doesn't block. He's not as good as a pass protector. That's Singletary. Singletary is actually a lot better.
I love that
in
comp.
pass. He doesn't. He's not as shifty.
Comparison.
Like Singletary can make the first guy miss with ease. Cook can't do that, bro. When Cook's caught up in the backfield, he's caught. Singletary can make that first guy miss. I think Cook is better pass catcher. Singletary got better throughout his career, but he's not as good as Cook. I'll give him that. But what are we talking? Like, if you saw Singletary last year, go look at the film. He had a good year last year for Houston. And they really started using him late. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't think they're that far off from each other as far as, Cook is way miles ahead better than Singletary. I don't.
By the way, it's a touchdown. It's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Mike comes in and says Breece Hall will kill a lot of teams because they just finally have people to block them. If the guys that they got brought in to block stay healthy, everyone they brought in has injury histories.
Yeah, that's the problem with Jet. So, yeah, and I like Breece Hall, by the way. Breece Hall's stud. He's good.
He's a stud. You wanted him too. You wanted the Bills to draft him in the first round.
No, you're wrong. I didn't. I was wrong on him.
Oh, you wanted him in the second round, right?
Yeah. I wasn't sold on Breece Hall in the first round, and I was wrong. Yeah. I wanted the Bills to draft the Pittsburgh guy. Najee. I was totally sold on Najee Harris. Good throw. Did you see that throw?
Yeah.
There's a flag, but I think that's on the defense.
Yeah.
And that was Johnson. Okay.
Yeah, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
That was
if the Jets offensive line can stay healthy, I think Breece will have a really good year. Because he had a really good year, last year without good blocking.
Yeah. You see this throw, by the way, by Brown? Or you missed it?
Oh, Scott says he meant. Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. That was a hell of a throw, bro.
You guys, it's good. It's a great throw.
That was a bullet. Yeah. Meant Cook is no better than. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Then I'm with. Yeah, because I think they both.
Tommy
they both have their up and downs.
Fight you over Singletary forever.
All day, bro. I think he was so underrated, bro. Here, he was a great teammate, bro.
He was a great addition to the Texans last year. Like, I'll be interested in now they have Mixon, what the difference is with the two. Because I thought he brought a piece of stability to the Texans last year.
And he's with the Giants now. I'm curious what he does over there. With because is he lead back? I think he's lead back now, right?
Yeah. He's the RB1 with Dayball again.
I'll tell you what.
You ended up with Dayball?
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see what he does there, though. He's lead back now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, right? He was lead back here. He had, bro. I don't think he's as bad as a lot of Bills fans thought he was. I think he got shit on.
Bills fans we wasted him.
I think so too.
Listen, we're never going to sign running backs to a second contract. Bean just doesn't believe in it.
Nah.
He was fantastic here for the 4 years. He actually did better than his draft stock with the Jets.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, oh my God, our special teams sucks.
Oh, I missed. Well, you're ahead of me. So let's see. We're about to kick it off.
Holy fuck, our special team sucks.
What? Kick return for a touchdown? Let's see here.
No.
So got it in the end zone.
And he comes out to the 30. Missed 2 tackles again.
Yep. Should have got him at the 20.
Our coordinator's bad. Philly should be scary on offense with Quadzilla Barkley. It'll all depend on what the center does now along that offensive line. If he can fill in adequately for Kelsey, because Kelsey ran that offensive line, they should be good. They have the horses to be good up front. But I would think that he should fit quite well there.
Is it me or the second half has gone a little bit slower?
Yeah,
we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. I felt like the first half went flying by. Second half is dragging ass, man. Yeah. We still got a whole quarter to go.
That was better than any throw from QB2. Do we keep?
I'm telling you, that throw was impressive. Like, that one was nice. That was not easy.
Over the
Something's
middle
going
again.
I gotta watch it here. Oh. We're making this guy look like Joe Montana.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, wide open. Another slant.
Can someone guard the middle?
You would think,
Wow.
right? You would think Babbage would tell these guys.
He just maybe he just doesn't have the guys to
Look,
do it.
and they're showing Babbage right now, and they're showing Joe Brady up in the box. Babbage is
Hey,
over
we
there
stopped the
too.
run, but it was an outside run, not an inside run.
Right, it's the inside runs. The outside we're actually pretty good at stopping the outside runs. It's the inside that we have a tough time.
This has been bad, so bad.
McDermott. In his glasses, sunglasses.
I wouldn't mind. Well, can you see us keeping DiNucci, Brown, and over Trubisky?
No. But Trubisky's what is it going to be on the pup, right? Or IR?
We don't know. Yeah, we have no idea.
So I think it all depends what they decide to do with on that, because they may have no choice but to keep those two. Why, I don't know the severity of his injury. Which, God, DiNucci. Ugh.
He didn't play bad today.
I do not like him. I want to see more of this Brown guy. See Brown can have another good drive in the fourth quarter.
You don't have to like everybody.
Yeah, well, but I like the name. That's the tough part. I do like the strong Italian name. So
Florida State lost. Upset loss.
No way! Wow.
Georgia Tech kicked a field goal to win it at the buzzer.
Oh, Florida State. That's brutal. That's a bad way to start the season, boy. That is a bad way to start a season. Georgia Tech's sneaky though. They are a sneaky team, bro. They will upset teams.
Trubisky should be released on injury settlement. You're making too much money, Scotty. He ain't going nowhere. Just what it is. Trubisky. They love Trubisky.
We got one quarter to go.
I mean, Josh likes him.
Yeah.
Dermott likes him.
It's one of those dudes.
Bean likes him.
Yep. It's kind of like he has like the Barkley effect.
And
you know what I mean?
Kyle Allen effect.
Yeah, but Barkley was here a while. This is Trubisky's second stint here, like Barkley. Remember? Barkley got we released Barkley. He came back a year later.
Back. Yep,
brought him back. It's one of the guys.
How about my boy Ben DiNucci?
Hey, Ben DiNucci.
Tommy doesn't like Ben DiNucci.
I don't like him as a quarterback.
I thought he played well today. Zach Wilson still has a job, and Trubisky is better than him. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, well, Wilson has a job.
Trubisky's going to have a job for as long as he wants a backup job.
Yeah, well, Wilson's holding a pen he's holding a tablet right now on the sideline, so he may have a job, but he's not doing anything great with it.
Ty Johnson didn't play today, which means he's locked in on this team. I know you want Gore, but Gore's not making this team.
I'm not sold on Ty. I'll be honest. I get why people like Ty Johnson. I like what it's like last year. He came and had that nice game.
He's also a special teams guy.
I get it, but I'm just not like totally sold on. Like, if they put it this way, if they got rid of Ty Johnson, I would not cry about it. I really wouldn't. I would say, okay, Frank. Like, I don't think I think Bill's Mafia. He's a fan favorite. Like, but I just
Gore doesn't play special teams though, and whoever's at RB3 has to play.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like, if they had that special team guy filling, like, let's say Gore did, right? I would totally be fine with it. Like, I just don't.
If Gore played special teams like Johnson played special teams, I would be okay with it too. I just don't see that happening.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you there because of that. But damn,
running backs is Wilson looked great with the Broncos this season. Peyton has done enough to fight for
going deep, wide open, touchdown, Carolina. Boy, Plummer is out here looking like
Plummer looked great,
like the next Joe Montana, boy. I mean, dropping dimes. That was a good pass. I'll give him that. He got him in stride.
Yeah, the dude beat him up the
Boom.
line.
Yeah, beat him.
32 got used.
Smoked. He got smoked. That was a good pass.
But chances are 32 is going to be back in groceries next week.
right. Yeah. Coker beat him.
You know, Stidham's the backup there. I'll be surprised if Wilson even has a spot on the roster.
Man,
how can you not like what you saw from Janucci? He does everything you ask him from a backup. It's his throwing style drives Tommy insane.
You mean for the couple drives today? I mean, that's whatever. I don't like his throwing motion at all.
Yeah.
And I also think I would not feel comfortable at all with him in a regular season, seeing him in a regular season game. Like I think a first team defense would absolutely crush him.
I mean, he did okay with the Cowboys when he had to play for him in the regular season.
I guess. I don't know. I think he would get destroyed, man. I do not like what I saw.
Well, we've seen it in the regular season. He played for the Cowboys.
I guess. Okay. I mean, he did okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a fan. There's a reason why he was a free agent, too. There's a reason why he was fishing when we called him. Right. Nobody wanted him. And he was a third string. He's not even supposed to be our backup. Like, he was a camp body. Because who was the one guy we had, right? That I wasn't even sold on that guy either, and a lot of Bills fans liked him. Our one guy, the third string, I thought was terrible. But they were saying how impressive he looked in camp. The third string, the guy got hurt, the neck injury.
Oh, Shane Michel?
Yeah, remember he was getting. Oh, Shane Michel.
I want to know part of that guy.
He was terrible.
Fourth string defense looking rough. Yeah.
Oh, really bad. Getting smoked.
How much for that? Listen, our depth started today, Scott, and we actually looked halfway decent. You know.
Yeah, this is way down the depth chart, by the way.
Yeah, these are guys that aren't making the roster.
These are way down the depth chart. Yeah, these are guys working at like an insurance agency after this preseason game.
They just don't have. It comes down to numbers games. You know, I think that's the problem with Gore is, you know, we're not keeping four backs.
No.
And the three, you know, we're not letting Cook go. We're not letting Ray Davis go. Ty Johnson plays on special teams. It comes down to the numbers game. You know, so I think Gore will be cut and offered a priority spot on our practice squad if he isn't picked up by somebody else.
Yeah, and they showcased him today, so they kind of did him a favor in a way too.
He's never been higher, and I talked about this last night with Jarek. He's never gotten run with the second team. It's always been third and fourth teams.
Yeah, and that doesn't right, and you're going against usually third and fourth team, so it doesn't. It's tough to evaluate a guy like that too.
You know, he's never faced first and second team defenses. So it's hard to say, okay, we can move him to, like, the Bills never gave him that shot.
Are you concerned about our kick return game, though? I feel like our kick return game's kind of weak, bro.
I think our punt return's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I think it's gonna be Hardy. I think Hardy's gonna do both. I think if Hamler's not making the team, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
I don't like our special teams coordinator, so I think that it's all rough special teams wise.
No, I'm just saying I'm not
kicking game, return game, everything. I think I think our coordinator sucks.
See, Hardy's doing kick return too. I think Hardy. Yeah. Listen, I don't think Hamler makes a team. I think they like what they see, like Hardy on defense and on punt return and kick return. Why not have him do both? It's not a big deal. Have him do both. What's his name? Did both. McGee. McGee did punt return and kick return, and he played defense. He was starting corner.
Listen, if I had to pick between Wilson or Stidham, I'd pick Wilson. It's all about how does he gel in the quarterback room. That's the big key. If he gels in the quarterback room with Nix, then great. Wilson's more talented than Stidham, in the story.
And he may, they're gonna give him an opportunity.
Carl says, can you each name 3 of our players who impressed you today and improved their standing? Hardy?
For sure. Sure, Hardy. Gore played well. Yep.
I think Andreessen locked up his spot today.
I do too. Yeah. Yep.
And Solomon. I thought Solomon played really well when he was in there earlier.
Yeah. Yep. I'm with you on that one.
There's 4.
Yep.
Bam!
There you go.
Nailed the assignment.
Yeah, good job.
I thought DiNucci looked good as well.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
Shavers looked really good. Like he was wide
Shavers
open
had
for
some
a
plays.
touchdown.
He should have had a touch.
I think
he
if we
should have had a
keep
touchdown.
6, Shavers wide receiver 6. If we keep 6 wide receivers, I think Shavers wide receiver 6.
So I got a Tyrod jersey. If Brown makes a team, I can put Brown in the back.
What?
He's wearing, isn't Tyrod's Taylor number 5 when he played for us, right? So I'm saying I got a Tyrod jersey. If Brown makes a team, I could put Brown in the.
Bills will really need to step it up in all phases.
Oh, Brown going deep. Yeah. Oh, nuts. Oh, hey. Good pass. Another good pass by Brown. Brown has a pretty good arm, bro. He's throwing it in there.
And he unleashes it.
Yeah, bro.
Bills will really need to step it up in all phases in week 1. Don't take what you've seen in the preseason, see Rose, as the evidence of what the Bills are. We haven't played a bunch of starters.
No. Oh, there's Bills. Bills is in there on the offensive line.
Bills is in?
Yeah, I swear I saw Bills.
I think Garage is in too. I like Garage.
He had a good camp.
Mm-hmm. I like McKinney. I like all of our tight ends. I like Davidson. Davidson's had a great camp too. Like we have a bunch of really good tight ends on this team. I like it.
2nd and 7 here. McDermott's like, who am I cutting? All these guys.
Like, look at that one-handed catch by Davidson. Seabreeze reach out, snag that.
No, because I'm 2 seconds
You'll
behind
see in a second. I thought we were on the same.
I remember I'm a little ahead. I'm a little behind you.
Watch this catch by Davidson.
Oh yeah, that was a good catch. Yeah, one-handed.
It's like we have 4 tight ends who could probably be rosterable.
I will say this, even though I'm not huge, big, totally sold on DiNucci. I will say this: the quarterback play today was probably our best play. It was our best player than our first 2 games for sure. Oh my God, they're at least giving our receivers opportunity.
Have been better than the 2 quarterbacks that we had before.
Absolutely, they're giving the receivers an opportunity to make a play. That's all you want.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Back to throw. Oh, it's going deep. Oh, it's a terrible throw. That was awful. What was that?
No, he is 5.
Oh, did he think he was coming back on that?
Kyrie's number 5.
No, number 5's the quarterback. He's in the game right now.
Yeah, but there's 2 number 5s.
How can you have 2 number 5s on a team? You can't have 2 number 5s on a team. How can you have 2 number 5s on a team? I thought you can't.
Number 5.
I believe you, but I'm just saying, how can you have 2 5s on a team?
I don't know. They do.
I thought that was not allowed. Okay, if you can, you can. I just never heard of that. I never thought you could, because number 5 is handing the ball right now.
And number 5 also started it.
Yeah,
on defense.
Unless they're tricking us all, and that's Kyer Elam at quarterback, and they just pretend it's a guy named Brown. They want to check if Kyer can do something else besides corner. That would be that would be funny as hell, right?
I know in college you can have the same number on different sides of the ball.
Yes, but I'll be honest, I've never seen that in the NFL.
Maybe they didn't have any more numbers, so they gave him.
Yeah, it's possible because it's on both sides of a different side of the ball. It's possible. I personally have never seen that. Look, Bills right there. It's number 60.
Think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how many tight ends we keep on there. Because I think Davidson is also one that they're going to want to keep because he's had a great summer. But
2nd and 20.
McKinney's been really good too.
Brown shotgun. Brown going. Brown. Oh, get out of there.
He got back to the line of scrimmage.
He did.
Keaton Bills.
3rd and 20. Here we go.
We have Jarvis. Who's the center? And Cade standing on the sideline next to Shavers. I think Shavers probably locked up a spot if we keep wide receiver 6. I thought he was impressive.
I do too. which thank God for him because I felt bad he wasn't getting any quarterback play to kind of showcase what he did.
Jared talked about that last night. We felt like the guy had a chance to really get screwed by not getting the shot. By how bad the quarterback.
Let's see what we do here on 3rd and 21. You think Brady calls a deep pass here? Let's see.
Let's see how much they trust Bass.
Now, this is a what? This will be a what? What do you get out of there? About a 34. So this will be a what? 47.
Bass is coming out.
Okay. Now here it is. This is his longest of the second long because you said I think he kicked a 40. What 40?
This is 51. This is as long as the preseason.
Is it 51? Okay, so this. All right, so here we go. Don't tell me, Mikey. I don't even want to see your reaction. Oh no, you already gave me his reaction. He shook his head, folks. He's already telling me it's a terrible miss. 51. Let's see how bad it is because Mikey already told me. Oh my God.
Everything he kicks goes right. Everything he kicks goes right.
It's so bad, bro. He can't kick past 45, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He is so unreliable. Look at McDermott. Fuck, we have a problem. We got a fucking problem. You know what? Just punt it or go for it. If it's a 45
Shavers,
plus.
I don't think that was Shavers' issues. I think Dungy overthrew him, Scott.
Bro, I am so that right there tells you everything right there. We got big concerns with him. That's terrible. You can't even make a damn preseason kick. Come on, man. Fucking Bass, bro. We got a problem, Mikey. I'm telling you, that's a problem. He's a problem.
We have a big problem. We have a Bass problem.
I almost think, honestly, bro, if it's a longer field goal, they either punt it or go for it. Honestly, because now you're giving him good field position every time.
Yep.
Right? If you punt it.
Or
punt it. Right. You might as well go for it if you're going to give it to him anyways at there. Yep. Right. I totally agree with you.
I trust Josh to get fourth and 10 more than I trust Bass to make a 51-yarder.
Right. Right. Or pin them down. Pin them down into their 5 or 10, But if this guy can't kick it.
If it's outside of 47, he can't, it's 50-50 on 47.
I don't even know if I trust him on 45, bro. He's so shaky, bro. He is so fucking shaky, dude. And look at him. He just don't have no comp, bro.
Like he knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like he was waiting for the other foot to drop.
God, man.
You know what? Send our coordinator packing with him.
The special teams? Yeah, man. Send them both out of here. They can go. Brian Dable could pick him up if he needs a kick. He likes to take our scraps.
Maybe give him a different coordinator and he'll get his confidence back. Ever since this coordinator took over, he's gone downhill.
I just think it's time to. I think it's next. They can't do nothing now. I don't know if there's a better kicker in free agency, but they need to move on next year.
Is there a kicker in free agency that can make a 51-yarder?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I honestly don't ever look at field goal kickers, and I may have to start looking at who's available because he may be a problem this season where the Bills may have no other choice. You caught
that. Tommy missed that.
What do you say?
For the other foot to drop.
Oh,
you missed that.
I did
in the window that I dropped in there. That was so disappointing. I was hoping he made the 51-yarder and we're like, all right.
I can at least go, you know what? He's perfect in the preseason. He made a long field goal. Okay. All right. Maybe there's hope. Nope. No hope. Zero hope. Oh, man. He's making it so hard on himself right now. Like Bills Mafia, if there was anyone left that had any faith in him,
it's gone.
It's gone, man. I mean, it is to the trash, bro.
God, I hope it doesn't come down to a field goal.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I'll be interested to see if they're not bringing someone in for competition.
I don't know if I can.
Like they're going to see who gets cut. They're going because a lot of kickers are going to get cut.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's going to be a lot of them out there. I would not be surprised to see someone come in for a competition.
Why not? You got 2 weeks, Mikey, right? And if he's doing that bad in practice where he's missing field goals and you bring a kicker in just to compete, right? You don't need to know a playbook. You just need to kick a fucking field goal. You got 2 weeks. I would definitely bring in a field goal kicker. And you know what that's going to do to Tyler Bass? That's going to either make him
plumber guy, dude.
Oh, is he killing us?
Let's go get him.
That might light a fire under Bass, though. You bring in a kicker for competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bring in somebody to make him, hey, motherfucker, this is serious. Oh, look at this, man. I'll tell you what, Plummer, this guy's looked pretty good, regardless of their defense. He is making plays. He is dropping them right in the bucket, bro. Like, I will give that dude credit, man. What is his stat line right now? Let me go to his stats. So Plummer, 19 of 27, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a good game.
Yeah.
That is a good game for him, man. That is a good game. Hey, Anthony Brown, 7 of 8, 60 yards. Not terrible either. Danucci, 11, 15, 76. Yeah. Not bad either. Yeah, not bad. But, man, Plummer's shredding this defense. Absolutely. Big plays, too, by the way. Big plays. Our running backs right now, man, Frank Gore's done better than I thought.
97, yeah.
Damn, that's a good day. There's a good
chance he's going to get 100 yards today.
That is very good chance. That is a hell of a day for him. Good for him.
Uh-oh. Someone went down. Linebacker went down.
Oh, boy. No.
Another linebacker goes down.
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, it was a knee. That's a knee. And those are never good. And I don't even know. It didn't even look like it was a contact injury, too.
Scotty said Josh Allen wasn't there. He's at his grandfather's funeral.
Oh, I didn't even know his grandfather. Oh, that sucks.
I'm with you. Let's sign one of the women from the national soccer team. They can kick.
No, I feel you're right about bringing a field goal. I think you got 2 weeks. Bring in competition. Make them sweat it out.
Yep.
And if this kicker comes, if Bass is not making field goals in practice versus this guy, competition-wise, you're going to have to make that hard decision and let him go. You're going to have to
eat the money.
You're going to
have to eat the money.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't risk losing games because your kicker can't kick a fucking field goal, bro. You can't risk it. You can't, bro. That's on McDermott and coaching staff for doing that. You just because you like the guy, you can't. It's not how it works. If it's confident shot, you can't make field goals. You gotta move on, bro. You gotta find somebody that can. Plain and simple, bro. That's bro. They're not even close. They're wide, bro. That kick was terrible. Wide right. He does it every time.
The story of his life.
Yeah,
everything he does. It's why you have to kick it from the left hash. You go kick it from the right hash. It always tails right. His ball's always tailed right.
Yeah, it's bad. And not to mention too, this is a tough. Buffalo, like Highmark Stadium, is a tough place to kick field goals. You gotta be accurate. You gotta know like the wind and all that. Like you got to, and he just doesn't seem to know it at all. Like other kickers come to Highmark, they know it, right? They're warm up, no problem. Our kicker can't figure it out. Wide right, he doesn't even go wide left. I mean, he's way off. I don't know. It's bad, dude. Damn, dude. And I think he's a good dude. He's a good guy, but man, you got one job to do, bro.
Locked on sent something out about important information on Tyler Bass' contract, courtesy of Matt Warren. All right, let's see. Bass cap is 4.4, including his salary for this season, which is fully guaranteed.
Ugh.
If the Bills cut him, they'll have to pay him. The Bills have already paid him a 5.1 in signing bonus and a 500,000 roster bonus this season. The 4.5 million has not been accounted for on their cap yet. So we have 10 million. If we cut him, it drops. We go from 10 to 5.5.
Oh, see, guys, that's the problem. And we got to pay the guy that comes in.
Right, I take it back. His dead cap would be nearly 7.4.
Oh,
all the stuff we've already paid him.
Even worse. And then you got to pay a kicker to come in.
Yeah, and then we got to pay a kicker to come in.
Yeah. Oh, so now we're stuck, guys. There ain't no competition coming in. Ain't no competition. He'd have to really.
And in 3.5 million dead cap next season.
I think the only way that happens, bro, if he's terrible in a regular season, they have no choice. You know what I mean? Then they'll just have to do it. They'll have to
Don't
eat
look at the screen if you're squeamish about injuries. That was nasty.
it was a non-contact, so I know it was bad.
It's like a hyperextension, like his knee went the wrong way.
Oh, I feel bad for the guy. Oh, but he walked off. I mean, it's going to be bad probably for him, but he didn't want to cart it off, so maybe he gets lucky.
Yeah, Bass is here, guys. I can't see them eating that kind of cash.
No, that's too much. That's a lot, dude. They, you know what? They jumped the gun when they paid him.
I could see them. They did the same thing with Knox. They paid him the same offseason.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They jumped the gun on Martin too, though. They got the contract same year. Remember?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like Bean sometimes gets a little excited with some of these guys and signs them like early. He tries to get them early, right, to save some money down the road, maybe. But some of these guys are turning out to be a problem. You know, like not so much.
We got to the quarterback.
We sure did. 1 and 2.
Who's 97? He just bull rushed him.
He did 1 hand. It looked like it was nothing. Right? I just grabbed him, threw him down 1 hand like a bully. Sure ass over here. Get over
him.
Right.
You know, little tech and finish him.
About time. Is that our first sack of the game though?
Let's see.
Ooh, that was kind of horse collar. He got him behind the plate though, didn't he?
No, that's our second sack.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Corey Couch technically has one.
Okay. Well, that's the first one I remember seeing. How about that? Yeah. We got 5 minutes to go in this game. I'll tell you what, I had a good time with you today, Mikey, doing this.
Just hanging out.
It's fun.
Chatting about the Bills. Like, we knew we weren't going to do a true play-by-play. It was more of just a watch.
No, with the chat and all that. But, man.
They really need to discount preseason games like $5. Yeah, this is hard to watch.
It is tough, bro. It is absolutely tough to watch. I mean, I will say, though, at least we scored some points today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least it was some offense. Frank Gore Jr. looked good.
Brown and Danucci looked, gave guys shots.
Absolutely. I'm with you there. Oh, look, they're showing all the our players with no shoes on now, following the Mac Hollins thing. Oh, we're getting some pressure on
Kinsley Jonathan's still playing. I don't think he's making the team.
No, he's been there a lot. You know what? They're doing him a favor. They're putting film out there for other, for GMs to watch.
And it hasn't been great today. He's missed a couple sacks.
But I think teams like coaches do that like as a favor almost. Like you've been here all camp. You're not going to make the team.
I think our 5 DNs, I really do. I think it's going to be Vaughn, Groot, AJ, Smoot, and Solomon.
Yeah.
Solomon was pulled at the end of the first half.
No, Solomon's making the team. Yeah, Solomon's definitely making the team, bro. I think he has too much upside. He's way too much upside to risk that.
I thought Williams played well today with the first team.
Yeah.
Talking with Jarek. Jarek said he thought we were going to keep 9 or 10. If we keep 10, keep 5 DNs, 5 D tackles, Williams will be the 5th.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our 53 on Monday?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, because, that's the 2. Guys in the chat, we return Monday nights. This is it. This is so this Monday night at 9:00, we're back until the end of the season.
On
fan base on Twitter, but we're still here on our channel.
Yeah.
So it's still officially on Mafia Sports Report.
Twitter on fan
but
base.
if you're exactly. So but either way, Monday at 9:00, Fridays at 9:00. Me and Mikey go live.
Our 53-man projection.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that different than when we initially called. Maybe a couple, that shine in camp that will make. Like Andreessen.
I didn't have Hardy as my original 53.
Exactly. Neither did I.
And I didn't have him as my original 53.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think I had Shavers on my original 53.
Nope. Neither did I. Nope. So there is going to be some different, and that's what was expected. I mean, it's camp in preseason is for these guys to earn that spot,
have Anthony Brown on my original 53. No, I'm kidding.
We had Claypool, or at least I did. He didn't make the 50 there.
Yep.
You know, and I feel bad because it was really injury. I really do. Like I wish we got to see a little like what he could have brung if he didn't get hurt.
The team if he was out there.
Exactly. That sucks, bro. And you might be right. He might come back, depending on you know, how our receiver room looks. You know, let's say 4 weeks into the season, right? If somebody's struggling, let's say Shavers is not. Let's say the regular season is not cutting it up for him. Maybe they do sign Claypool back.
Frankie hit 100 yards.
Did he? All right. 5 minutes to go.
Frankie hit 100 yards. 17 for 100 and a touchdown today.
Nice little run too, man. Offensive line's actually doing pretty good here for him this game, running.
I thought offensively we played well. Defensively we haven't.
Oh, we stunk defensively today. It's way too many big plays. Big plays, plays on third down. Story of the Bills, by the way. Even the first team, we have that problem.
You know what? Davidson's still in the game. That's not great for him making the roster either.
It is not. They're showcasing him too. They're doing him a favor.
Yep.
I had a feeling. I know you were, but I told you. I thought Quentin Morris just been here long enough. I think he's special team too.
I don't disagree with you on this. 7 is nothing. We are eating a $30 million dead cap, but we have to have money for the regular season, and that's cutting half of our money. If we do that.
And I don't. And the real question is, because I haven't looked at the kickers out there, is there honestly? And I don't know, but is there honestly somebody that can come in and do better than Bass? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have to look.
You know what? If we know what Bass is, you coach around what he is. Either you punt, like you were talking about, or you go for it more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have him kick the shorter ones.
Yeah, you go. You know what? This guy's solid between up to the 45. Let's say.
Yeah,
45. Like after that, we're just going to have to be smart about it. But the problem is, though, Mikey, it's not going to always work that way. There's going to be a game where there's 3 seconds left, and it's a 48-yard field goal.
Have to put him out there and hope he makes it.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Other than that,
oh no,
yeah, sure.
Oh
no,
Fourth down.
No, is he?
No, and he's in pain.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh no!
Oh, that didn't. You know what? That didn't look good either. Too. Looked like he got rolled up.
Going.
Even the player. You see the player. 70. He knew it. I think he probably cracked. Bro, he might have like heard it pop or something. You know when McDermott's out there right away, it's bad, right?
Oh.
When you're head coach.
I saw him like when he was crawling. Oh.
He had to have screamed because 70 something. What was his number?
He goes for 100 and then goes down.
75 knew it. You know that? 75. Yeah.
Let's just hope he's all right. You know, doesn't look serious, but he's probably done for the day. But he went for over 100 today.
He is done for the day, but.
So here's the question. Do we keep
I'll tell you what, he's walking kind of quick off the field, but he's limping though.
Yeah.
He definitely got rolled up on. His knee got rolled up on. You better hope for him. I mean, oh look, he's trying to jog it, but they're gonna have to X-ray it. They're gonna have to MRI that.
Yeah.
They're going to because you don't know.
Done. He's done.
Yeah. Oh, he's done for the day for sure, but they're gonna have to check him out. All right. Well.
I love that play right there by Brown. Just wait till you see this play.
All right. 2nd and 9. Let's see here.
It's why you want.
He's in shotgun.
An athletic quarterback.
Back to throw. He steps up in the pocket. Oh, beautiful. That's like, you know what that is? That's an Allen play, dude.
That's exactly.
That is a Josh Allen type of play. Step out of the pocket, get a throw off, big yard like that.
I am impressed that he's been here less than a week.
Bro, and that was a nice pass. If you saw, he was kind of like going to his right and almost like faked out the guy. Like did he look like he was going to take off to the right in a way and bro, put it right. Yeah, that beautiful. Like that's what I like to see.
Oh,
from your quarter.
I saw a slant.
We got a slant in there? We got Bird 89 in there.
Anthony Brown just slinging it.
Telling you, he doesn't have a bad arm, bro. Let's see here. All right, low snap. Boom. Perfect pass, by the way. That was a good pass. Right on the dot. Yep.
11 of 12, 1
I'll
of
tell
2.
you, I'm impressed for a guy that's been here 3 days.
Yeah.
4 days, whatever it is, not long. Boom. Bro, that pass got there quick, dude. Good for him. 1st and 10. Let's see what we do here. Oh, timeout Buffalo. McDermott using one of those timeouts.
He always does that shit. Random timeouts. Although I do like our game day stuff now with John Perry in the house.
Oh, by the way, are you seeing the fan poll? So people said Keon Coleman. They agree with me.
Yeah, I think it's Ray Davis.
I hear you.
I hope it's Keon because that means, he's had a big piece to it. But
I hope it's either one. I
hope it's both. I hope they both have a big impact on the Bills.
Exactly. Shit, all 4 of those guys.
I do too, Spen. I think Brown's been playing better than Danucci today too.
Absolutely, dude.
Danucci got the start because he had been here longer.
I think his mechanics are better than Danucci. Like his arm, I think his
arm's better than Danucci.
I think that's what I mean. His mechanics and getting out of the pocket. I think he's smart.
KJ Handler playing running back.
Is he in there and running back? Okay. 1st and 10 here. Hand off to Hamler. He is fast though, bro. Oh my God, he's fast. Did he get a touchdown there? Oh, he's just stepped out. Oh, it was so close. Boy, he is super fast. I know he's fast. I know he runs a 4.3, but boy, he got to that edge quick. Oh, you're right. He just stepped out. Hey, he's not going to make the team, but man,
feel the way you want to feel this year. I don't see that, but okay.
What happened? I missed it. Somebody's negativity.
The Bills are going to be 8-9.
Listen,
the Bills had people throw dirt on their graves the last 3 years. So
it's all right. All right, you
got
just short. Yeah. I know it's crazy, and he's a small dude, bro. He's shifty though. He's fat. Obviously, won't be a running back. He's not a running back, but that's
he
funny.
Can play
I'll tell you what.
Samuel position.
They've had to have had him practice that in camp. Him at running back. There's no way they just decided to throw him in now. You know what I mean? Clearly, they must have used him at running back at times in training camp. Had to have to feel comfortable enough to put him back there. You know what I mean?
All right. This isn't the lineup we're going with in the regular season. This is a bunch of backups, no starters, and half the second team didn't play today.
Right. This is all about. Come on, man! Like if you watch football, you should know this is the last preseason game. This is for guys that, this is all guys trying to possibly make the 53, maybe. But most of these guys are really
trying to make
practice squad. Right? So I mean, there's a few like Andreessen. I'm saying there's a few, but I'm saying for the most part, it's also for other guys. A lot of these coaches, bro, in these last games, they showcase these guys because they've been there through all out camp. They want them to at least get picked up because they know they're not gonna. So it's almost like they're showcasing them. So
Jorge, don't you play with my emotions like that? Don't you play with my emotions like that? That's
so we'll
wrong.
see what happens here.
I like Carl's question here. Which quarterback in the league do you think that gets cut and be maybe able to snatch up? Malik Willis. There's a few out there that I would like to see. DTR from Cleveland is one of them. I wanted to draft him a few years ago. Malik Willis is one of them.
I forgot all about Malik Willis, bro. Zappy's not terrible. I thought Zappy played okay. And he's had experience starting.
There's a handful of guys that will be out there that the Bills can look to get.
I will say, though, Brown is making a case today for them to keep him. He's definitely making a case. I'm telling you guys right now. They're going to look at the film later for sure, and they're going to decide. I'm telling you. And not only that, Mikey, cheap option. Super cheap. They're not going to pay much for Brown. You know what I mean? And I think he fits the system. If he had to come in, like he fits, he kind of does what You know, he's nowhere near Josh Allen,
Yeah.
but he can do, if asked, he can run. He can make.
We don't have to change the offense for him.
We don't have to change the offense around. Correct. So he's you know what? He's a little like Tyrod Taylor. A little bit like Tyrod. Right? Younger version.
This is Random Guy's first time on this live stream, so I'm not sure if you guys talked about this in the past, but how do you feel about the hate Josh Allen's been getting? I say give Allen all the hate in the world. Build that chip on his shoulder.
And welcome, by the way, first time on the stream. I appreciate you jumping on Mafia Sports Report. I hope you come back. I hope you enjoyed our content. We normally don't do these live stream on games watch along, but we promised one of our loyal subscribers, and we're going to do this moving forward on preseason week 3 games. So next year we'll do this again. But yeah, dude, listen, we're used to it. Allen has received hate since he came out as a rookie. It's nothing new. He's proved the doubters wrong, in my opinion. This is a team game, the NFL, and I hate that Allen, and a lot of quarterbacks too that don't win it, get this whole thing where it's like, oh, Allen can't get it done. Right? It's like, dude, it's a team game. It takes a lot to win a Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like, Patrick Mahomes, yes, he is damn good, but it takes a team. If his defense doesn't show up, he in the game against us, right? If they don't, who knows what happens there?
Like, he barely made the extra point.
No way. Oh no. But no, I hate it. But Allen's used to it by now. Let's see the extra point here.
I'm also really excited about the fact that Allen gets uncomfortable when they heap praises on him. He likes to, I like the underdog mentality. The build is better with the underdog mentality. Let them keep hating.
Yeah.
Let them keep hating.
I'm with you. Like, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't bother me anymore because I got tired of like having to defend him. But at this point, bro, the numbers don't lie. Right? So the games that you see, the what Allen can do week in, week out, bro, not many quarterbacks can do what he does. So I don't even listen to that noise anymore. They could stop that. Frank Gore, I mean, I'll tell you what, he's not in the 10 or anything. So he maybe got lucky, by the way, on that injury. Yeah. That's a good sign.
Evans and Gore both got hurt today. And so KJ Hamler came in to be the running back and scored a touchdown.
It actually looked pretty good on a couple. Oh no, Evans, are you making a case to me? I mean, Hamler, are you making a case to me?
He's making a case for the practice squad.
Right, absolutely. They're like, damn, we got a running back / receiver.
Oh my god, am I seeing Bass smile? This is the first time I've seen him smile all preseason.
What did he do so special here? Let's see here. Yeah, look at him. Oh, good kick. He's all happy. Good for him. Goes to the 25 because it bounced into the end zone. Like, bro, if kickers can do that, like the Chiefs kicker did that.
Does it go to the 20?
The 20, I'm sorry. The 20, yes. If it bounced, I apologize. If it bounced in the end zone. So that's what you want to do. Kickers need to start trying to get that down. If you're going to learn how to do that kick, yeah, for sure. But that was good. Very good job.
Game's
need
over.
him. Yeah.
Kneeling it out.
Kneeling it out. But at least he did that. That's all. All that was for is to do.
Timeout. McDermott called a timeout.
He's like, yo, it's not over yet, baby. We're winning this preseason game. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Hey, why not? Listen, why not? Give Brown an opportunity.
I hope Plummer throws it deep on him.
Right, yeah. Makes him regret it. Yeah. Fake Neil. Oh, look, he's in shotgun too. He's a shotgun.
Yep. Call timeout.
It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a shotgun draw. Yep.
Yeah, and then we're going to get the ball back with about 40 seconds.
Hey, I don't mind. Let's see if Brown can get a 2-minute drive. Why not?
I mean, that's saying we stopped them on 3rd and 12.
That is true. We're terrible at long third downs. You're right. Let's see this cushiony ass defense he brings out there on 3rd down. Right. See how much separation we give here for the receivers.
If I was Plummer, I'm chucking that bitch deep.
Oh,
chances are
100%.
they're going to run it here, but
yeah, they're probably not going to. They're probably not because right. The majority of coordinators run it. Yeah.
I hope they chuck it.
You are
just because.
Just
they're chucking it.
Are they?
And first down.
You. Oh! Of course. Story of the Bills. Can't get down. Can't get off the field.
Shaking his head like you gotta be shitting me.
And it was a bad snap, by the way. Low.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? That was a good throw and a good catch. You gotta have to. That was actually decent defense. The guy was there. That was a good. That was you can't beat. You can't listen. Gotta give him that. But yeah, it sucks. Take your fucking microphone.
We scored some TDs today.
We did 26 points. Woohoo!
And there it is, first down. Shocker.
Shocker.
Bills.
0-3, baby.
What can Brown do for you?
Oh no, we won the second game. My bad. 1-2. Yeah. But we were 0-2 at home in preseason.
Yeah. Seth says, "What can Brown do for you? He can bag your groceries, sell you insurance."
You're right.
I don't know what I imagine he went to college, so he has some kind of degree.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. If you don't, I think Trubisky's going to be injured. He's out for a little bit. So
they say
they got to make it
back for week 1. They said he might be back.
Oh, is he? So then, if he is, then yeah, it's going to come down to
the only person that they ruled out was Milano.
Yeah. I thought he looked okay today. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, I had a fun time. I had a good time with you, Mikey.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being on here.
We didn't get to hook up last night, so I'm glad
we didn't.
We got to do this today.
Yep. So, yeah. We'll be back Monday. We'll be back Monday night.
Ooh, here you go,
guys.
Who do you like more?
Me personally, I think Brown has more upside than DiNucci, in my opinion.
I would say I think DiNucci has a higher floor, but I think Brown has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, and I think he also fits.
If I had to keep one, I'd go Brown.
I think he fits this offense more as well, Brown, than DiNucci.
Does anyone else have this issue with Buffalo Radio? Can't seem to listen to them. I only managed to hear them week 1 versus Chicago. Just wondering about. I haven't tried to listen to the Buffalo Radio.
Yeah,
I'm in California, so
I do know that if you have Sirius XM, you can listen to the games. And it's only
WGR?
It is, but I think if you're out of state, you can't get the games.
Okay.
I think you got to be like in the state to listen to the NFL.
Go to Buffalo or go to NFL Plus. You can listen to the games on the NFL Plus.
And Sirius though, like Sirius, like they have specials all the time, $5 a month. So and then you can listen to NBA, NFL, just to throwing that out at you.
I'm just saying, out there, you can go to the NFL Plus.
Oh, really?
If you don't have NFL Plus, I think you can still listen
an option.
Games.
Really? Oh wow! I thought that's new. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought they didn't do that.
Something they added. I thought something they added.
Well, good for them. So, all right, guys. So we'll be back this Monday at 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. So until then, we appreciate you guys rocking with us as always. Mikey, thank you. Bills Mafia, we love you. And as always, we're out of here. Peace out. Go Bills.